go. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, that's an Adrian.
Here's Adrian.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Adrian. Welcome back to stream.
Good morning.
I might need to... Adrian, just to kind of let you know, we've been doing Parsec, so if you want to just tune in on Twitch or whatever, that's totally fine.
My brain.
Okay. There's that.
Am I forgetting? I think we're good. Right? Am I forgetting anything?
Yes.
What even is the game you're playing? Is this just
Puzzles, that's the game,
It's
Adrian.
puzzles. We're
Professor
doing
Layton.
Professor Layton and the last Specter.
More like Professor.
Yes.
That's
that
it.
is his
That's
name.
more like Professor.
That is his title. He's right.
I set an alarm so I wouldn't miss stream, and then the alarm woke me up 5 minutes before stream starts, and then I started drifting back off. But before I drifted off, my brain was like, "Hey, you should blame stream for waking you up from your dream where you were doing a rhythm game to save a sinking ship." And then tells Zach.
The ship!
And then tells Zach,
It's over!
"Hey, I'm here on stream, but the ship sank because I couldn't finish the rhythm game where I had to press buttons, spelled out words. How about that?"
Zach has killed thousands of innocents.
I deeply apologize to all of the passengers of that vessel that will never see the light of day again. However, I think it's worth it.
Probably.
For stream.
Hey Grant, how many Titanics would you sink in order to be on stream?
I mean, like... It doesn't really cost anything. It doesn't cost me anything, right?
Correct, yeah. Spoken like a true American.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I would sink an innumerable amount of Titanics.
I also like the light implication of Titanic being a specific classification of ship and not like a specific ship. Like the idea of like a Titanic is a big ass ship that's specifically designed to sink.
It will sink.
Also, I have this very short video I'd like to share with all of you that I when I first
What the
saw
fuck
it,
is that
cracked me up for a
thing?
long time. Here's the video.
It's Goosey.
Oh.
Impossible!
No, I'm Iron Man.
No, I'm Iron Man.
Oh my god.
Have you guys seen this video?
I have not.
No. I've seen
Iron
the I'm Iron Man.
What are you saying, Grant?
I've seen the video like pop around, but I've never watched it.
It's really good. There was for like a solid few days after I saw that, every time I said no, I really wanted to follow with I'm Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man. Disappears.
I
hello,
still
my-
think about the fucking Major Klug video you sent months ago.
So this is where Major Klug lives. I really like the comments on the Iron Man video, where one of the top ones is like, "He used the stones to destroy the stones. It killed him."
He's a hero. Carefully.
He's slowly leaving. Okay, was that? It does feel like. I mean, he didn't have facial hair, but he was giving Zach energy.
That's wildly insulting.
The reason I'm so sleepy.
Slowly
is
walking off screen.
I stayed up really late last night looking at memes, and one of them, I was about to fall asleep, and then one of them cracked me up so hard I stayed awake even longer. And the one that
What
made me
was
laugh
it?
Really hard, but I stayed
Who
up
knew that laughter could be a negative thing? Keep you up for longer.
It's this. I just love this comic and everything
So there's
about
this
it.
gorgeous boat
This
with
is an
morning
airport.
conduct. Sears a soulful look on an already haggard features. Bomb. This is an airport.
God.
Just the bottom panel is so good. How there's the guy who's posing and smacking the other guy. The guy whose mouth is agape. One of
There's
them's
a guy who's
upside
just
down.
straight up upside
I like
down.
the upside down guy.
I like the airport security who's flattened, and also the girl looking at her phone has been flattened. Like
This is an airport.
this is.
My goodness. Silver Road, hello.
Hello, Silva Road.
Crawfish Comics is really, really, really fucking good. They did that one video that I showed a really long time ago of the guy playing darts, and it's really good. Crawfish Comics is like, it's kind of like Florka Cows, except even less coherent.
That's impossible.
I mean, I just gave you an example. I would say that comic is probably a little less coherent than the average Flork of Cows.
I don't know. Okay, listen, I can follow the through line on that because you're not supposed to like shout bomb in an airport. Florka Cows did a comic just the other day where it was like a little girl was at Claire's, has her teeth ripped out and then replaced with scoops of ice cream.
Yeah.
And that was
know
just
what
like, Grant, I can't. Grant, I simply must click.
Don't click it.
No!
I'd say they're on a similar tier.
Zach!
I do.
I told you not to.
Oh, well, why'd you even put that there?
Don't click it.
Oh. I'm so sorry, it's a little guy. Gather info on Bard. Well, it's gotta be fucking something.
I think they're probably into music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Potentially. Oh, sorry. I wanted to. Zach doing Zach things. What the hell, man? I'm just here. Also, what's that icon next to you? Share with love. I don't know what that icon is.
That's me.
That's Grant.
Whatever it is, it's cool.
I was listening to a podcast last night while I was doing chores and stuff, and oh yeah, I forgot about this creature. And they I actually kind of want to try this on stream at some point. They did like a special like tournament bracket thing where it was essentially a bunch of like characters from, you know, the skits that they do on the podcast and whatnot. But the idea is that they use essentially like a D&D-esque stat block where they don't make the whole thing, but it's just like, oh, this like thing versus this thing, how are they fighting each other? And then you do like an opposed skill check for both of them. And you get stuff where it's like Marjorie Taylor Greene versus like 5 Martians from Mars Attacks. And they like talked about that for like 20 minutes about like who would win. And I was like, dude, that's really funny.
If I was in any
love to
conflict,
do
this is how I
something
would
like that
win.
on stream at some point.
I would simply do this if I was in any conflict.
Okay, I'm being summoned by pancakes. I will be back.
I like the laugh.
By pancakes.
By pancakes. By pancakes. I'm leaving for pancakes. Bye.
She picks 10 a.m. by the way. You know,
And
the
I
one with
love
her-
it. Don't let anyone else try to convince you that we need to change times because I do love 10 a.m. way more than 6.
Kill her.
I would love to, but unfortunately, I need to hear about GDC first since I didn't get to go this year.
No.
I'm Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man.
My dad's Iron Man.
I was gonna say 10 a.m. does work out super nice as a time. All right, buddy, I get it. You're just pandering to to Saba now. I get it. It's okay.
Okay,
She's a
okay,
cat.
look,
Okay,
I get
okay.
it.
I'm a squirrel. She's a cat. We know how this works. All right.
Let's beat this guy to death with hammers. Let's kill him.
I want to point out, I don't know if I'm actually super like positive or negative on Northern Lion's like renaissance on the internet sphere, because like I do see posts from him or like posts of him on like Tumblr a lot now, and I'm like, I don't like that, and I don't think Northern Lion likes that either. I think he would rather just kind of like exist and not have attention, despite having like 12,000 viewers every stream. Nice pick.
Me and the gang.
With the gang.
Gang.
Did you see the? Did I send you the one of sort your salad, Grant?
This is Saba right now.
Sort your salad?
I mean, did you not see? Okay, so there was a post where someone was like, "Man, Northern Lion streams are so weird because like the guy will go on a long like 16-minute tangent about like the fundamental nature of what it means to be like a good citizen for your country and stuff like that, whereas like the game will just have a message flashing that says please sort your salad to continue." And it's true. That's like absolutely like his brand.
Sort your salad.
Sort your salad to continue, please.
Do it.
Refreshing my mana, eating cheese from the fridge at 3 a.m.
That's Saba right now.
A little
Oh, how
bit.
did
Saba needs more mana.
What the fuck? How did Jesse reply to that? So, Jesse! You know what we should? You know what we should do? Someone should ping. Actually, when Saba gets back and she's actually participating in the stream that she's stealing from, I should have her ping Jesse to have him come on stream tomorrow, so I can get his perspective.
I think you can get banned for that on stream.
I'm sorry?
Coming on stream.
Yeah, you can't
No, it just can't be on camera.
Also, not to glaze Pathfinder every single day, but what do you think of this new spell they released? It's a new level 1 spell.
500 toads!
500 toads!
What does spell 1 mean?
It's level 1 spell.
What?
You
Summoning
can cast
500
as soon as you can cast any
toads?
spells.
It's a level 1 spell. Duration 1 round. You conjure hundreds of magical toads to fill the area and hop around. The vast quantity of hopping toads provides enough weight and height for the creatures to trigger any potential trap in the area that could be triggered by weight, movement, or position of a medium-sized creature. The area is difficult terrain in the magic reconstructs any toad destroyed by traps to keep the area full of toads and entry. I fucking love that spell.
That's
so
a real
much.
spell. That's a real spell they released in an NPC book where it was like, hey, here's a bunch of NPCs used for games. Also, here's a spell that some thief NPCs might use.
Oh god, that's so good. I love 500 toads.
By the way, 15-foot burst means 15-foot radius, basically. So
Got it, okay.
imagine a 30-foot diameter sphere filled with toads.
I mean, because you haven't been on stream for like quite a while, I do want to reiterate that like I still very much enjoy Pathfinder, but in the community Discord that I joined when I moved to like the Portland area, I participated in a like session 0, I guess, for like a Pathfinder like online thing that they were doing. Holy fuck, it's crunchy. and I'm like, I don't know, man. I want something. I need something to. I need like a happy middle ground between literally just telling stories and like I have to do fucking algebra to figure out what the result of my role is.
Were you doing pen and paper, or were you doing like online with a VTT?
I guess it was technically pen and paper because they had us do like Google Docs.
Okay, yeah, that's miserable, and you should have been using a VTT, because that is a sticking point for me, which is that Pathfinder is way more enjoyable when you have a program doing the math for you.
I can see.
I will admit that. But yeah.
Because I had people, because it was funny, because it was a session 0, and then it was like, hey, would you be interested in continuing? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like it's too much for me. I want to focus on doing like silly, like wacky nonsense, and it was just a little bit too much math. And they were like, and one of the people was like, oh, if you want that, you should try Vampire the Masquerade. And I was like, the video game? I didn't know that it was originally like a TTRPG thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll give it a try at some point, sure. Anywho. What the hell is that? What's with people
Sean.
not having proper noses?
Don't be mean.
He's fucking Phineas.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk to Professor Layton.
Oh. Something about an old man. Obo out here nose shaming, brother. You right. Hey Grant.
No.
While I'm trying to figure out how to get information on Bard Manor, can you go into Banta Topics and read me the prompt that is about dragons?
I would first ask that you call the thing by its correct name.
Banta Topics?
It's not Banta Topics.
Is it not? It's Banta Ideas. Sorry.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Yep. Okay. Holding on and both on. Yes. Hold in. Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Done.
Banta Topics.
Sorry.
Zach asks, pick a time within the next week or so. At that exact moment, you transform into a dragon. In parentheses, classic 4 legs, 2 wings, size proportional to your human size, but as a dragon. How long do you expect to survive before you are hunted or killed? In this scenario, you do not get to know when you do not get to know you're going to transform.
Because I was thinking about this the other day, of just like, we don't live in a fantasy universe, but dragons would still be like an epic thing to have exist. But I'm like, it's kind of like that same thing of like, if an alien landed on Earth, it would be dissected within like a day. You know what I mean? Like it would be hunted down and dissected within a day. So I'm just like, when I start by saying pick a time within the next week, it's you having foreknowledge of like where you would hypothetically be in that situation, but when it actually occurs, you don't know that you're about to transform. So like, probably you shouldn't pick a time where like you're driving to work or something, right? And that's gonna be really bad really quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just curious. So like, when I say like size proportional to your size as a human, Saba is small, I am medium, Grant is large. So Grant would be a large dragon, Saba would be like the size of like a mouse. Identical to how big she is in real life.
I would pick at the beginning of my shift next week, and then
you go into work and then immediately turn into like smoke.
And then I would destroy my workplace, and then I would either get killed by the cops. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't think I would get killed, because every time I call security and then eventually they try to call the cops, they never fucking show up on time. So I think I'd be fine. Because they never respond to anything that we try to tell them.
Adrian about to be like, hey, I've been turned into a dragon. Can I go home?
After that, unless there's some identifying feature on Dragon Me that identifies the dragon as me, I would simply sneak away and be like, hey, do I come to work tomorrow? I heard there's a dragon attacking. And be like, no.
No, but you don't get to know.
So I don't know that I was turned into a dragon?
No, you don't know preemptively that you're going to turn into a dragon.
Right. But then
you couldn't call out of work the next day because
that's why I said after I clock into work. So I already clock into work, and then that happens, and then I don't clock out because I assume I passed out from having been a dragon, and then I stumble home. I call the next day.
Oh
like,
wait,
hey,
you think you go back to being a human?
Am I just a dragon forever? Or I thought it was just a trial.
A trial, like you're
run.
you're getting a demo on your dragon form.
I thought it was like, oh, be a dragon for X time. Do you survive it or something?
Well, no, I guess in my mind the purpose of this was, or like the intent of the question was like, you turn into a dragon. Do you die of like old age, or how long did it take for like the military to kill you?
I guess I die as soon as I step off the lot where my workplace is, because then there's actually cops there waiting and taunting us with not showing up to any of our calls.
Would I last longer because I'm tiny?
I was thinking about it.
I feel like that you have or I would have the benefit of, like, you know, obviously being less noticeable, but you know, if someone picks me up, that is just kind of it for me. Or they would just think I just happen to be a mutated, like, little.
You're a weird-looking lizard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weird
exactly.
lizard thing.
I'd maybe just end up being a pet. I don't know.
Somebody finds you, and you can still breathe like fire because you're a dragon, but they just think it's like, wow, that's a weird thing for a wizard to have. All right, Tamale,
Yeah.
let's go.
I'm a wizard?
The wizard
I said
lizard.
lizard, Saba.
I heard
A
wizard.
lizard.
Then
I'd love to
you're
be a
deaf.
wizard.
I don't know what to tell
Big
you.
niece.
I am a wizard.
This quiet road is lit by 10 streetlights. Deep in the dead of night, the lights are blown by a power surge, and all the lights are replaced. Unfortunately, the new bulbs are poor quality, and one breaks every 2 hours. Finding it hard to keep up, the unlucky repairman only manages to bring a replacement bulb every 3 hours. How many bulbs will still be lit after 12 hours? Fucking Jesus.
I would want to transform approximately 8 hours from now, which gives me just enough time to drive to Zach's place.
Yeah. Knock, knock, knock. Hello. I was thinking that it would be because the thing I was thinking of, I guess, because when I posted this, I think this was like earlier in the week or whatever. We had like a meeting at work that was a bunch of the old sea sappers just kind of like shooting the breeze. By the way, everybody is having a very bad time at Cisco right now, which is like fucking
Let's go.
awesome. How about today? Hell yeah.
Which is awesome.
So, but I was thinking, like, wouldn't that be kind of funny if we're just like all on camera talking about whatever, and it's like, okay, Zach, how, what's going on at, on ASP Web or whatever, and I go like, oh, things are just turn like on camera, and then just like fly out the window, and it's like, what the fuck?
I can't believe Zach and I agree that we would like this to happen at our workplaces.
Well, I mean, it would be funny because I don't know, like, I don't necessarily want to hurt anybody, but at the same time, it's just like it would be
Says
funny
you.
to like, because who in their right mind would ever expect that to happen? I guess. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to correct. Well, no, because I don't get to know that I'm turning into a dragon. I was gonna say I would jump out of a plane without a parachute, but then I remembered that I wouldn't know when it would occur.
It might be a bit of a problem.
So I would have to like.
You're too confident.
Okay.
Thought you would make it.
Okay. There are 10 bulbs, and every 2 hours. Wait.
I would like to guess 0.
How many bulbs would be lit?
Show
after
me
12
0.
hours?
No, man, I don't.
Me, no.
There's 12,
Well, it'd be minimum 1.
and they break by 2.
Well, so I
and
guess my starting question is, so he replaces all 10 within negligible time, right? That's the point of the scenario. So it's like,
Oh, there's 10, yeah.
right? So there's 10 initially, and so at 2 hours, all 10 break. Is that what I'm to understand, right? Because there's no part of this word problem that says that he takes like 4 hours to replace them all initially, right? It says he brings
That
a
would make
replacement
sense,
bulb
though,
every
for that
3
works.
hours. So, gosh, and it's only 12 hours, so there'd be 0. How do I want to draw this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8,
The first line you made was perfect, and then you just see it slowly dissolve.
Yeah, I
and,
mean,
turn
hey, the first 2 were
sideways.
pretty good.
That's
Okay.
good.
So all of these are dead. He replaces this one, and this one's good for 3 hours. 3 hours. But it takes him 3 hours
No,
to.
they're good for 2 hours.
Right. Sorry, it's good for 2 hours, but it takes 3 hours to replace them. So wouldn't it be 1? Am I stupid? Because like, if this lasts, he takes 3 hours to replace a bulb, but then the bulbs break after 2 hours.
So he'd be like replacing the same one. He could never get to another one.
Yeah,
There's only
kinda.
that- yeah.
I don't know if that's how that works, unless I'm just like fundamentally misunderstanding what the question's
That's why I was
asking.
like 0. I was like, I don't think this man will get to like any of them before
Well,
they
it'll
like
definitely
keep
be at
breaking.
least 1 because 12 is a multiple of 3, right?
Oh yeah, 12.
So I don't know, 1.
If it is 1, this poor guy.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank God for that.
Unless it's 0, then he really is screwed.
I could try it.
Over.
Actually, you know what? It does break every 3 hours. So actually, I think you might be right. It might be 0.
How about this?
Oh my god, I was right.
What a
I said it
poor
early,
fucko.
folks. You were here.
You did literally say 0 first, like right
did
off
so
the bat.
right.
I said 0.
Wow, that's crazy. How do you manage to find puzzles in everything you see, Mr. Layton? OCD, Luke. It's called a force of habit. Follow Seamus to the market. See, I would have missed that puzzle if I was following the arrow.
Bestie, you're so right.
Why are you saying it like that?
As a matter of fact, you should do the opposite of what Grant says now.
I don't know about all
Yep.
that.
The music is so chill.
It is so chill.
I like it.
Now, do you see Seamus anywhere?
No.
I prefer Seamus.
She's waving hello. You again? Get the fuck out!
Oh, that's
We're not kids. I only give candy to kids. I mean, the other one next to you does appear to be a child, but he did not ask for candy. Only you did. So I'm not giving you any.
You lose your kneecaps now.
You do
That's
not
it.
want to know what's
That's
under
it.
this hat.
Off to an El Salvadorian prison for you.
Ooh, topical. So when are we gonna get the?
Thank you for the ooh topical.
When are we gonna get the long-awaited, much demanded for Obo token politics stream?
We can
my
do that. Saba would love that.
Oh no. That may be the time I do veto. I don't know. I'd be like, this is too much for me.
Has Saba ever vetoed anything?
Saba, believe it or not, yes, Saba
Once or
has
twice,
vetoed
yeah.
at least
Oh, okay.
twice, and it's always been my shit that she vetoes.
Nice. Adrian, let's talk about cum.
Damn it.
Yeah.
If anyone says I don't use my veto power, I have.
Hey Grant, we're almost 12 hours into this game. I know we tend to like do discussions and stuff, which slows the game down a little bit. When the fuck is this like police guy supposed to show up at all?
It's pretty soon, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
been
Because
lost
we're fucking
the
12 hours
entire
into the
time.
game.
Dude, it's been like fucking over a decade since I've played this.
Whose fault
And
is
you don't
that?
remember every exact detail
Yours.
about it?
My
You're right, I'm
fault.
so
Man.
sorry. It's
Clearly
literally
not a
Zach's
fan.
fault. Zach, when we met 13 years ago,
13?
and yep,
Now
When
this
we
is the
first
part
met-
where in certain dramas there's a flashback to like Zach as like a teen and like Grant's bypassing him on the street and that counts as you guys having met.
yeah, we like accidentally bump into each other. Zach, when we met,
I wouldn't remember
40
that
years
either.
ago. It's true. That's why I'm
40
telling you
years
now.
ago.
Zach, when we met 40 years ago,
40.
when we were
Zach-
both,
When we met 20 minutes ago,
we met 40 years ago and started our business together, started our stock business together. You
Okay.
told me that, listen, Professor Layton is the greatest game series of all time, and I said, I know.
Hold on, let me double check something real quick. When did Professor Layton release? Because either the series is much older than I thought, or I'm apparently clairvoyant.
Well,
if you want to say that,
you wouldn't be clairvoyant, you'd be Zach-voyant.
Silvermoon says,
No, because I'm not
Zach,
Claire.
don't you remember when you met Grant? Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
When we met,
No.
I remember
47 years ago.
Grant telling me about when we met. Does that count?
Right, when we met 47 years ago.
Like, stop extending it.
Wow.
And we were rollerblading together.
we met at the Prozoic era.
When we met in the Mesozoic era.
I think it was more of the Cretaceous, but I get what you're saying.
Zach, when we met during the American Revolution.
Okay, we're going in the opposite direction now. Got it.
Yep.
Zach,
We met during the
4,000 years in the future.
Holy shit.
Ooh, that's complicated.
Zach, when we haven't met yet. Zach, when I time traveled back.
C'est la vie.
So heads up, you will be meeting Grosky today if I have the notes correct. Very exciting.
Zach, when we caused Pompeii.
You caused Pompeii? Wow.
Zach, when we were building the fucking Tower of Babel, and you know,
How can I understand you?
Zach,
well, we
were
could
convincing him to
before.
kill himself.
Then it got.
It was your
burned
guys'
to
fault that it fell
mighty.
down? Oh.
It was Zach's. I'll remind him. 'Cause he put
Zach,
one
when we were
stone
driving
too
those
high.
2 planes in 2001.
God damn it.
You said we should high five those buildings, and I said,
Now-
Zach, you've never been
now
more
this
right.
is turning into like a what do you call it? Forrest Gump level. Like Grant and I were just there for every tragic historic event.
Zach, when we couldn't decide whether to name it
Apparently you also
Rome or
semi-caused
Reem.
them.
Zach, when we went to the theater and saw President Abraham Lincoln there,
You accidentally
said-
tricked a guy.
that guy's yeah. You gave what's John Wilkes Booth your gun.
Zach,
you were
when we were
like,
2 of the 12
you would-
apostles, you
Hold
had a
it,
suspiciously large
hold
amount
it
of
for a
silver in your
second as you
pouch.
wanted to tie your shoes.
You're saying I'm Judas. Well,
Zach,
I
we
love
were the apostles of Jesus Christ.
I do
Zach,
do
you know
like
when you
the
gave that random guy an apple, do you remember that?
it was I'm pretty
Random
sure it was
woman.
Eve.
Random woman. We gave both of them an apple.
I
Zach,
think
when you
actually
were
I
wearing
do
red and I was
think
wearing green, we were traveling around the Mushroom Kingdom together.
Not Luigi. Alright, cool. You do a card deck with no jokers. If all the cards are placed in a certain order that allows the pattern below, what will the number and suit of the 26th card be? Fucking
Zach, when you had Star Platinum and I had Zawaldo.
Zawaldo. Hey, no spoilers. Saba hasn't seen that
Oh
yet.
shit. Zach, when I
I
went,
am actively watching it now still.
She's a liar, but
It's just active. It's not inactive. Anyway, what is the pattern?
so
I'm
the
seeing here?
pattern for the suit is diamond, club, heart, spade, because you can see diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond, club, heart, spade. So like that's
Okay.
that's cool, but I don't know what the pattern of the values is. It looks like it's +3 because ace is 1 to 4 to 7 to 10 to 13, and then I guess we loop. No, and then we do loop because king would then go to ace 2 3. So yeah, so it's +3 every time. Oh well, fucking, I don't want to do the math, Thor. Come on. All right, we pull out a fucking piece of paper, piece of garbage.
Let's
You have
be
the
honest,
memo
Zach actually
thing.
likes pulling out paper.
I don't like pulling out
Well,
paper.
He likes
alright?
pulling out paper all the time.
Loves pulling out.
All right, the 20. Oh, I actually only
How
have to do
would
20.
you
I
know
only have to
that,
do
Grant?
26.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to commit to that joke.
Grant, be careful. Alright, so
Oh
8.
man, I
So
can just
we are
imagine
at
your
1, 2,
face as
3,
you like
4,
wanted to
6,
start
7.
going into it just to be like,
I'm like, I don't know. This is gonna make me feel icky.
So ace. Well, it's that same. Well, actually, it's the same pattern, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4,
that
5,
was
6,
good.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the suit or the rank rather would be Joker or Jack, not Joker. And
The
then
Joker.
so we start with club. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what? So the Jack of clubs, I guess. All right. Oh. Let's see.
A challenging.
What the hell? Wait, how to?
Touch
Oh!
to choose the suit and value.
Well, that's not how they normally do it. All right.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
All right. Well, that was easy.
Gamer.
No puzzle.
They literally give you all the information you need. You just have to know to count to 12.
I can't do that.
You can't do that, man.
Oh, new fish.
Which?
New fish.
Was that even mandatory for the story?
Well, if we could read what he's saying.
We have to make progress. We haven't even seen the fucking. I don't know how far are we into the game? Can you give me like a vague percentage?
Yeah, we're like about a third of the way through.
Thank you, Grant. The reason I ask is that I feel like we haven't made much progress, so I'm eager to just kind of skip through dialogue.
I mean, we're fine.
Are we? It doesn't feel like it. I don't know what.
It's been fucking a long time since I've played. And
You're
were
the
there,
one who
and
suggested
you were there,
we did this.
And you were there.
Pointing at just the monitor over and over.
I'm pointing at the shadow demons.
The shadow demons. This is going to be. I have no idea what this is going to look like.
Holy shit. He's gaming.
No!
You got almost all of them.
I was saying, it's not bad. Fuck.
You fucking fool. Zafir.
Zaful. What the
Oh,
hell?
you did both of them. That wasn't what it was.
That works great. What are you talking about?
Kind of guy you is.
What kind of guy is you
Where
are?
am I? I think you'd have to. Oh, never mind.
I'm the best, man.
He is. You are.
He is. You are.
He is. You are. What guy? Who do you think I am? You are. Or who do you think you are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I can't believe it. Who do you think you are? I am.
That's right. I've done it. Head back into town.
Zach,
Yes.
why have you locked the co-hosts away?
I didn't do nothing. We can talk.
Take them out of the prison.
Take them out of the prison.
Right, take them out of the prison. Okay.
Yeah. that
Okay,
takes out the
have you
prison.
been watching Northern Lion or something? Why are you
No,
suddenly...
I just like that voice clip.
Okay. Let's kill this guy. Let's
okay.
kill him to death, or just beat him to
Let's
death
beat
with
him to
hammers.
death with hammers.
There's a lot of good ones. I
That's
mean,
the same words as, what took you so long?
Hurry up!
do I still have it? I think I had it downloaded onto my phone.
Let's head east and find out.
Oh no. Grant, give me a second. Oh.
No.
Someone posted something in on air.
No.
Who posted something? Grant!
Posted nudes.
What? Are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Community
Oh, no,
or
that's
this
the-
one?
Oh, Grant, you're not as much of a fan of All Right Buddy getting the crystal.
It's okay.
What?
I like Let's Beat Him to Death with Hammers.
Sorry, buddy. Getting the crystal. It's gonna feel like you're in there for a week, but it's only gonna be 10 minutes. All right, there you go. I found it. I did have it saved onto my phone.
There we go.
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
I don't ever want to know the context.
Funny enough, the context doesn't really change anything because it's a non sequitur.
Sick.
I will give you the context that it's one of the I think we talked about this before. West east. I think I mentioned to you before that there's a guy in the Northern Lion community who goes he like manages the Library of Laterno YouTube channel. And it's crazy because like this like renaissance that Northern Lion's been going through is entirely because of the librarian like actually editing his videos and making them palatable to humans. And so, but it's like, it's crazy because Northern Lion refuses to like actually acknowledge the librarian as like the reason for this recent bout of success. He's just like I think I told you where it's like he won't pay the librarian like an actual wage, but he's like, oh, but librarian just gets to keep all the ad revenue from the videos that he posts on the Library of Laterno YouTube channel. And I'm like, I don't know about that, buddy. I think that sounds like you exploiting a fan, but you know, whatever.
Probably.
What the fucking look at this mantis.
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 What if her name started with an
Did I
M?
just steal a book from a library?
Put it back.
I can't. I don't think I can.
You're a fucking
There you go,
fugitive
that's
now.
Olga.
Every time I come back from my break, it takes a few minutes to get my mind in gear.
She just takes out a key and then inserts it into like a slot into her head. Give me a second.
Book stacks. Someone left the library desk covered with books and left these poor librarians with the task of shelving them all again. Oh gosh, sorry. The librarians are trying to count all the books, but they're stacked so high that neither one can see them all. Using each librarian's point of view, work out how many books are on the table. Well, fuck me, I guess. Okay, so
These poor librarians would be
so
children.
this is this, right?
Oh yeah, she's coming at it from a weird angle.
She is. So, oh, sorry. I should do this in different colors.
So all you need to see is the
this
top
is
one.
this.
Yeah.
Zoom tight.
Put it back.
Welcome back. This is this. This is this.
I'll work out how
Well, I
many
mean,
books-
it's everything. I think. I think they can count all the books together because this is this.
Oh, but the last person sees the two in the back, which is the front person only sees like 3.
Well, because they only they both only see 3, right? They see this one,
Cool.
and then she sees this one. So the trick is that they're trying to get you to double count this, but we just don't do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I believe it's 16. What did I just say?
32.
So have that to 16.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
There we go. Fun.
The thrill of a good solution.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Prove
You guys
it.
didn't shelve those at all.
Doing shit job.
Wait, was this really not where I needed to go?
No, look at the fucking arrow, dog.
Oh, well, listen, brother.
What?
The perspective, listen, the perspective doesn't make much sense here. So, to explain my logic, so we go east from this like little plaza, right? Makes perfect sense.
Correct.
I perceive that we are now, like, I can see on the map that the path that we're following, like, we are coming from the west of the cat, going east of the cat. I thought because of the perspective that we were walking directly to the library because of this, like, little path in between, like, that goes over the channel.
No.
I'm just saying, like, I get it, I'm just saying.
No.
What the hell? Oh, it's another one of those, yeah.
Oh my gosh, graffiti and only half of a tic-tac-toe game.
Half?
What tic-tac-toe are you playing?
Yeah, I'm about to say, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's half of the board of tic-tac-toe. They
It's
just
four,
the other half.
Saba, that's 4/9 of a board.
Bestie,
That's
you're
less
so
than
right.
half of a board of Tic Tac.
Man, they were trying to start the witch's mark.
What's with the rapper?
It was probably a kid
Makes sense.
with candy.
And a sweet rapper.
Or we know someone else who does sweets.
Yo, mama.
I was gonna say Miss Laffy Taffy or whatever.
Yep.
A little bit lightheaded.
Let's go get away.
Hate that bird.
It's Finch.
Hate him.
His name is literally Finch.
I know. I hate him.
You're upset you didn't come up with him.
Europe? Ugh,
That is not a Zach coded character.
gross.
Ew. Coated. Ew.
I think I have the solution to our little enigma here.
You can't say that.
I can say that.
You can't say
I'm a
that.
professor.
Remember when they named one of Batman's villains Edward Nigma?
Yes. They didn't think about that.
They're like, oh, his name's E. Nigma. And it's like, okay.
What is our reason for going after Seamus?
What is
It's
it?
in love.
The love.
So we are going after Seamus to get to clear Ariana's name, right?
But are you
Is
sure about that?
No, because I was skipping through text.
Damn right you have.
He's like, no, you fool! It was all about
Correct.
love."
I'm the genius. Fuck you, Grant. That's exactly it. We want to prove that Ariana is not cursed so that she will help us. We probably should do some voice.
Go for it.
Since Seamus is the only servant left, we thought he might give us some helpful information.
But he was not willing to speak to us at the manor. And after that, we lost track of him.
Then we heard that he often takes a boat to go shopping at the market, so we followed him there.
We didn't see him there, but we did get some good information. Which person of interest was seen shopping at the market?
Another question for you, Zach. Do you remember who it
You
was?
were also here! Well, no, you weren't. You were getting pancakes.
Pancakes, make it pancake. Get pancake.
I don't remember any of these people.
I don't think it's the last one because
Oh!
They would have had to made a new sprite, which I don't know if they would do that.
You think the sweets have something to do with our investigation?
Yes, I believe they do. The witch's mark that we saw. What other clue was there? Was there anything that stood out to you beneath the mark or on the wall, for example? A bucket of fish!
A fish,
Good old fish.
A sweet wrapper was lying there.
That's correct, Emmy. Now, who could that have belonged to?
Well, that boy from High Yard Hill bought some of Aunt Toffee's sweets, didn't he?
That's not how it could. It could be Aunt Taffy or any child. That's the whole reason why her character exists.
That's right. The wrapper most likely belonged to him.
Layton, not true at all. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
But what does it mean, Professor? Where did Seamus go?
Haha, I'll show you. The answer lies back at Bard Manor. We're gonna
The
rip
answer
off the
lies in
fake beard
Black
from this child. We are going to beat this child to death.
No.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
sweet was your
You
undoing.
can't. It's impossible.
Impossible.
Man,
You
can you imagine living in
survived.
this
That's where
house?
Finch lives, at the crow's nest.
Little bench, more like.
Oh.
Stealing Saba's thunder.
What the
My
fuck
hunger.
is even this?
It's clearly you. Did you see the facial hair?
Zach, when you tried to
On
mirror
the
an Undertale.
Oh,
Look at that facial hair.
You're right, Grant. This
Yes.
is definitely me, and there's definitely nothing that would distinguish this gentleman from me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You guys are
You know
identical,
what?
Yeah.
You know what, Grant? I'm gonna have you voice this guy. Oh, puzzle!
Ah, I think this must be a hidden puzzle.
Someone shoved
I'll
a
never
puzzle.
tell.
in it.
Gems
45
in a
picker at
box. The cube below is made up of 27 clear plastic boxes. After your friend fills some of the boxes with gems, you look at the cube from 3 different directions. By comparing the gems you can see from the 3 different viewpoints, A, B, and C, can you work out how many gems there are? I feel like we just did this puzzle.
But do it again.
Okay, so if I draw a little diagram, if I draw a little baby diagram.
You're gonna draw something, Rudy.
I draw a little baby diagram. I put A over here, B over there.
Huh. Some of this is a little bit tricky.
It's C. It's always C.
That's not how it works.
It's C. Please.
Alright. Now I'm drawing cubes.
Prove it.
I drew the wrong cube.
What a fool.
I drew a 2x2 cube instead of a 3x3 cube.
Oh.
This might take me a minute just to draw this all out. So, I mean, if anybody has anything they want to talk about, they could.
Adrian.
Yeah.
how's
It has
it
been a
going?
while since you've been on stream. I'm sure you have topics.
How was your trek across all of South America?
True.
Pretty racist.
Damn.
You were, or the
insulted.
you were, or the trek was.
No, I just insulted every South American I came across.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
As God intended.
Productive.
Here is one of the better topics, which is just me asking you guys, am I insane, or does this look absolutely gross? And every single commenter in this video is fucking...
Does this look gross?
Does this look gross to you? Because to me, this looks disgusting.
Oh, is this like
Oh. Ooh.
See, the thing is, I know exactly what this is, and that's why it's not gross to me.
This does look gross.
This looks fucking disgusting. This is awful.
I mean, I've never had cashew brittle.
I've had
Is it
brittles.
good?
You would
I've
definitely
had
not have it in
brittles.
this state because it would just burn your face off.
Well, yes, but
Like, I've had brittles, but there is no step in this process that makes this look appealing to me. This looks like vomit. This looks like
I
actual
fully
vomit.
agree.
Like this.
Ugh.
But if you click on the video and look at the comments, I was like, ooh, so tasty, looks delicious, yum yum yum, can't wait to have it, ooh, delicious. It's like, dude, you
It's
guys
that-
are fucking insane.
It looks like they're dumping it from like a fucking garbage truck. Like I don't need.
It looks like they got a bunch of people drunk, like really, really, really badly drunk. It's like, hey, you all have a vomit reflex when you're drunk, right? Great. Just put it in this bucket and we'll dump it out later.
Yeah, and then we're gonna smooth it out.
Like, it looks absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, it's so satisfying to watch candy being made. It's like, not this candy. This looks gross.
This does look gross.
Well, at least you know the colors are like not artificial, I guess.
I just want you to look at, like, click and look at the comments on this video. How there's not a single person, like they like all of them are like, oh, this looks so good. Oh.
I will say, later in the video, it looks a little more appetizing. That initial pour is disgusting.
Yeah, this looks gross. This is bad. This looks bad.
Like at the end of the video, yeah, okay, I get it.
But like,
tried
look, there's this one with like a 1,700 likes. Says, oh, it's a shame you can't eat it while it's hot. It looks really tasty before.
No.
It fucking doesn't. It looks gross. It's disgusting. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm good with it.
To be sure.
I'd roll with it as
Okay,
long as
so
there's actual vomit.
Saba wants to eat vomit. Good to know.
I'm one of the many. I'm the horde. I'm like,
Many.
give me food.
I want
Samples
the
of
many
estimated
people who
amount
want
of
to eat
people.
vomit.
Yeah.
I wonder how like
Done and
close.
dusted.
Because I'm thinking like there must be like obviously sugar in here, right? And it's like, okay, so what did they add to make it like? Because when you make caramel, right, it's not this. Like it looks like it's been aerated when they first pour it. Like there's a lot of bubbles in it. I'm like, I wonder what's causing that.
Just looks not great.
It really looks bad. It looks awful. Like, it looks fucking disgusting, bro.
Tastiest vomit we've ever seen.
Light casts.
What a sentence. What a claim to make.
Hey, I was simply, you know, meeting you in the middle.
Is this
I
literally
don't-
just? Is this fucking straight up just asking me to do math? Like actually just
Probably.
do like geometry? Are you shitting
Maybe.
me?
Do a little geometry. Do
I-
geometry for me, boy.
I don't want to.
But it's geometry. It's 50 pick rats.
So
Oh man, hold on.
Zach's an algebra guy, an algebro, if you will. An algae boy. An algae boy. He loves
So if it's,
water. Laying on the top of water.
how do you
Growing.
how do you calculate
Growing on the other side of
the
moss.
the angle of
The
something
rock.
again? Is it SOHCAHTOA?
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to, like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to lift your hands up and say Krakatoa and then shoot lava out of your head. Either that or just kind of like fart loudly in the public restroom and then quietly say Krakatoa and then shit yourself.
You should do that. You should try it.
Now I gotta watch that video again. Krakatoa. He says it so smugly, like he knows.
Does anybody remember how this math is actually supposed to work? So just to explain my logic, just to make sure that I remember fucking high school math. So the 1 meter tall peg casts a 3 meters long shadow, which means that the angle that's like at the top there
the
should be
angle.
identical to the angle between the edge of the shadow and the lamp or whatever, like the light. And so it's like, okay, so that would be the opposite over the adjacent, which would be tangent. But I don't remember how to set up a tangent, like, formula. So, like, would it be tan 1 times 3? Is that how that works?
1/3.
Is it 1/3?
Mm-hmm.
No, I need it in degrees, motherfucker. I'm not a robot. Give me it in degrees.
Robot.
Okay, you know what? Fucking Wolf Ram Alpha.
Oh my god.
I'm sick of this already. Gamer. What the
That
hell?
is a sign of a true gamer being getting sick of it real fast.
And 1/3. Brother, I understand that it's this. Give me it in not decibel. Give me it in degrees. I swear to God. How do I tell you to...
What is
in number. No, give it in degrees.
Degrees nuts.
Wow. This place is crazy.
What are you doing?
Do you know what the
I just saw the
craziest
thing
letter
you
of the
sent me,
alphabet
Zach.
is?
That was
Do you know
that's
what the
crazy.
craziest letter of the alphabet is?
D's nuts.
Fuck you. Well, actually, I mean, if I'm not... Oh
Just
no,
a
because I
little.
don't know. Because I don't actually know what the distance is on the 15
Man,
meters.
maintenance on all of these glass, on all of this glass would be crazy expensive.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Let me copy. Zach sent a thing about a house.
Oh,
it's a very-
Houses.
Yeah.
but it is beautiful.
It is pretty. I like
Be
the
hot as
thing where it
shit.
says, I mean, it's fine. I just wish the sunroom was a bit bigger. The statement itself is hilarious.
Too small.
Oh, also, Zach, I did see something funny. So there was a hotfix for what is it, Scarlet Hollow, and
Oh, where you're allowed to think about Dr. Kelly
Yeah,
in the
you
shower.
could- yeah, the latter half of the sentence was you instead could think extra hard about her in the shower on Thursday.
So what actually happened was because you're supposed to be able to think about your romantic interest across Wednesday and Thursday, right? But on Thursday, they accidentally tripped up the flag, so on Thursday you could just think about her twice, which is very funny.
Yes.
To just be like really obsessed over this like middle-aged like hot mom.
It depends, though. You could also potentially be middle-aged at that point, but
That's the only way. That's the only way that she'll be interested in you at all.
I assumed that was the case because, like you said, you just said. So, well, at least you have options even when you're older. Grant, you have to stop attacking us like this, Grant. You have to stop attacking us like this.
Hey, Sava, check out the circle.
No!
All right, straight up, I don't feel like doing this. Can you just tell me what the answer is?
4.
4 meters.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, it was like this.
Oh, you don't trust me? You don't trust me, Zach?
Let's see how they explain it. I'm
Well,
interested.
it was, like they're gonna show like straight up just like a geometry question.
You don't trust
Well, that's
me,
why I was like, I want to
Zachary?
see it, okay? Okay, show me the money. Show me how they did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that.
Therefore, fuck you.
Take this.
Well, you are in front of a guy who does look like he does a lot of math, so
That
that does
is
make sense.
not. That is
literally
not a
Zach.
puzzle. That is a question. By the way.
It's literally Zach. Look at him.
do you think one of the developers like, oh man, I have a geometry that's coming up in like a year or two when this game finally comes out, and I really want to know the answers in advance.
Just put it on.
I'm sure by then Phil will have recorded the Let's Play where they get to this part, right?
This will be great. Then I'll know.
Then I'll finally know.
But I mean, funny, but like they had to program the answer in. Hey!
Hey there.
You want me to take you all the way back up to Bob? Do that.
I'm a cowboy whose horse is my boat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's called a sailor.
Nah, man, I don't
Whoa.
associate with those sea folk. I only ride this river.
And he's racist. Yeah.
Oh, just like me.
Yeah, let's
South
go.
Americans.
He's just like me for real.
He's racist, just like me to all those Earthlings.
I see someone in this
If
clearly
you-
witchy house who's definitely not a witch, though.
Okay, if you don't like any humans, but it's not because they're human, it's because they're from Earth, are you just a misanthrope or are you racist?
Misanthrope, I would say.
But the
Racist
reason, like,
racist.
your logic is because they're from Earth, not because
Cutscene.
you don't like people in general. Like,
That's
if there
not.
was, like,
That's
people
not.
that were
That's
from
not race,
Mars...
though. That'd be like speciest, I guess.
Why are you
Well, it's not the fact that they're, like, human as opposed to apes. Like, you love apes. Those, like, those are great, I guess. I don't know.
responsible for what might happen?
How would you be racist against people that are... I guess would Earth have to be one unified culture for you to be racist against people from Earth?
Ariana?
The calamity witch is
I mean, I guess it's a matter of perspective because race is kind of just a construct in a lot of ways. So it's like if you are a Martian, that would be like a planetary race, I guess, as opposed to
I
Terran.
understand why your protector kept you in the dark all this time.
What?
It
Okay, so what's
clear
happening?
all along that you did not know.
Professor Layton is doing the Sherlock Holmesian reveal of who Seamus is. You know, the brother that we've known about this whole time.
You there, young man.
Does she actually not know it's her brother?
Seamus?
Oh my god, she didn't?
No.
You are aware of the witch's curse, that bad things happen to people who speak ill of you. Well, it is not a curse, just a simple trick.
What do you mean?
Seamus took note of people who said nasty things about you,
And
he
like a
very quickly
child,
put the witch's mark on their
he
throat.
went
He
and
killed them.
Then spread throughout Miss Tallery, and the townspeople began to suspect that you were actually a witch. It was Seamus who created the rumor of the witch's curse.
Is this true?
Seamus, I know you think you're helping Ariana, but you're acting like a child.
Well, Emmy, there is a good reason.
Because he is a child.
And what would that be?
Seamus, why don't you show us who you really are?
Oh my! Oh, it's a full mask. I thought it was just like
Yeah.
a fake beard and fake nose. I didn't realize it was a full
I couldn't
It's
forgive
Tony.
the people who said
Tony.
about my sister. Tony?
Tony, I thought you were dead.
Professor, how did you know this?
I mean, I don't know. Did you see the size of this old man? Did you think that was real?
Saba, are you sure you're the person who should be saying that?
Hey, I said old man, not old woman, okay?
That's not the point.
There were many pictures of Ariana with a young boy, but he was nowhere to be found, although we saw many signs of
She's
his
like, I
presence.
thought he was dead, and then this person, the same size as him, showed up and said, I'm a gardener.
Left alone. We don't want people to fear us.
We're looking for the Specter's flute, Ariana. Can you help us? Your father purchased it on the black market.
The Specter's flute.
You mean this one? Shatters it.
Snaps it over her knee.
Anything about it?
Fuck you! You embarrassed my brother.
Yeah.
Ariana,
Bring Seamus back.
Bring Chambers back!
you don't know anything about me.
Perhaps we should all calm down a bit.
I told you, I don't know anything about a flute. Now leave. But we just. She's
She's like freaking out.
Ariana, if you really want us to leave, we will.
Yes. Emmy, we should go now.
She's like, why didn't you interrogate this little girl? And he's like, because we're a gentleman. And she's like, well, I'm not. Goes back and she like shakes the little child.
Where is it? Where is she?
Oh, are we going into the house now because they're not there?
I like that it says retreat for now. Like you're under siege.
Hey, Graham, we should do this.
We should do. Oh, you're so right.
Good gift, man.
We should do that. That'd make for a good stream.
Yeah.
Get crushed over and over.
Yeah,
I'm
Zach,
sorry, the
you wanna join?
Specter can ruin the fabric of our families?
Yes, absolutely. Grant, not to be pedantic, but I did want to ask you something. You said retreat as if you're under siege or something. Isn't that one of the main aspects of a siege, is that you can't retreat?
You're gonna call me out like this in front of everybody. Zach, I thought we had mutual respect for each other, and you're doing this to me. You're gonna do this for me right now. On the day of my daughter's wedding.
On the day of my daughter's wedding, you come to me. You've done this.
I hope you sleep well.
Because of the new medication that I'm taking, I actually slept very well
No.
last night.
Someone's dead.
It'll be
She's
your
freaking
last.
the fuck out.
How could you leave us?
Father's dead.
You reap what you sow.
Oh my god, did you see that guy? He was like,
Ariana, are you alright? Is there
what do you mean, are you alright? Her father is dead!
Go back to your nice family and your perfect little house. I hate you. I hate everyone. Ariana, just go and leave me alone. I mean it, Luke.
Okay.
Ariana was never the same after that day. I don't know. Something traumatic must have happened.
Whatever could it be?
Oh, he's crying a little bit. I thought they just fucked up his eye spray.
No. He's crying.
Zach is not used to seeing tears.
You fucking asshole.
Listen, I'm not used to seeing tears in such low resolution that they look like a square.
My tears are like that.
Your tear, Grant, please don't make jokes about you and squares. I know you get mad when I do the same. I also believe the Spectre has the power of what you described.
Specter. Barely even know her.
Nice.
Thanks. High five, Adrian. Nice.
That did sound really good. Wow. Luke, it's probably your father who's doing all of this.
Luke, it's obviously your father. I'm sorry to bring this up. I don't know why he's doing it or how, but it's very obviously your father.
His dad's cool as hell. He's Zach. He's got a beard.
Did he have a beard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have to go back to the police station.
He's a very, very majestic beard.
He's clearly
will
using a
eventually make
time
it back.
cave. Hey, I think I hate Layton fans.
Oh God. I'm like, I am a Layton fan until someone reminds me of things
Of
like
anything
the
about the
or
game.
hallucinogenic gas, and then I'm like, you're right, I do
Yeah.
hate this game.
The girl.
Still one of the most tragic reveals to date.
What, that time travel is real and that Professor Layton's one true love is gone forever?
That's also tragic, but the hallucinogenic gas one with the old man was really tragic.
Salva doesn't give a fuck about Layton's love life.
No, I commented about it, I think, during this playthrough. I was like, think about it. He's like just perpetually single. The only person he loved is dead. Forever.
True.
Well,
And if there's anything else, we don't care because we don't get to see it. So it doesn't
it's
exist.
true. This is our
clearly.
last Layton game until Buffalo City comes out or whatever it's called.
Yep, they're going to Buffalo.
Is that what it's called?
No.
What? That's the name of the city.
No.
Yeah, isn't it like Flying Buffalo Town or something?
No, you're insane.
New
Zach, didn't you know
Professor
that the
Layton.
U.S. has literally the names of other countries' cities within itself?
You're
Professor
so
Layton in the
crazy
new
right
world
now.
of Steam. Can I have any?
You're
Clearly,
so
Buffalo
crazy.
City's in the UK. That's where it is.
Professor
Mark
Herschel Layton.
Buffalo.
No, I want. No. I want.
Oh, great. That's another great picture of Zach.
That's what I'm saying. He can't be evil.
Release date to be determined.
But we know
Zach
better.
took all the evil.
That's true.
God damn it. Ah, fuck you. The name of the like steampunk city is Steam Bison.
You're crazy.
That is a
You're
stupid
insane
name.
right now. You're so insane right now.
Like, I told you it was like Steam Buffalo or something. Like Electric Buffalo.
No.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Buffalo.
Boo.
I know, it's funny.
Now we get
I've
it.
got connections.
Emmy's gonna go to Scotland Yard.
Okay. Are we splitting
Why
up,
she
or is
wants
Emmy
another
gonna
country?
disappear
I'll
from
never
the story
tell.
for a bit?
I think we play as Emmy.
She's like,
Really?
I don't know. I got an invitation from someone whose name is Sherlock. I don't know. It seems like all right, but I was told I had to go. Goodbye. She's gonna come back being like, I've learned the history.
I learned everything.
Her brain's like fucking enormous. Her head
I
is
put the
distended.
pieces together.
What? We actually? Wow, that's kind of
Yeah.
fun. Man, it's a shame this
Dude, I
character
fucking love
like
Emmy.
gets
Oh,
vaporized or something, and she doesn't show up in
No.
the future.
No.
I made pretty good time.
She ran here.
We just saw her on a moped. That moped. in
Yeah, that
fact.
was just for the picture. She got on and was like, you know what? Nah, takes off helmet, sprints to Scotland Yard.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, we saw how
have any
we saw how
magical
physically capable she was earlier.
We're actually at the
I
university
believe it.
shit.
Can make it.
More like physically incapable.
I don't know, man. She was
got
doing
him.
she was doing like fucking kick-ass like flips and stuff when she was chasing up like a stack of children in a trench coat. Which also, I guess, because she was doing like superhuman gymnastic stuff. I guess it brings us. I guess it raises the question of like, how were the kids doing that?
Child's play. I could do that, but I'm male.
Oh my god!
Dean
Look at this
Delmona.
horrific creature.
Bunny
Why
does have
does he have
must-
a why does he have a notch in his head? Like he's a fucking bishop chess piece.
Some unique designs for sure.
He's got the Homer strand of hair that loops over his head.
I'm not
think
gonna
so?
lie. If you measure this
Probably.
man's head, is it the same size as his body? If not, maybe a bit longer.
Is yours not?
Oh my god.
Saba.
Does that count?
Saba.
I mean, I don't know. I'm
Saba!
sure. Yeah.
Saba.
What?
Make yourself useful and attend to Mikey's question.
Okay. I will read the question. Oh. Okay. I just need to remember the wording of it. I'll go
You
get
can
to it.
literally just go into the community channel.
I know, that's what I'm
It's
doing.
right there.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen. Last week, Mikey and his friend were talking about how important it is for superheroes to be a character first, cool powers second. A good example they discussed was Peter Parker and how like, sure, Spider-Man is cool, but Peter Parker himself is still a good character separated from the powers, making people care more about Spider-Man than the person instead of Spider-Man the powers. Is there any characters you feel the same way about? That is Mikey's question.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, there's a handful of heroes that don't have powers. I mean, the obvious and most popular one being Batman. People still like him.
Yeah, but he has money, so is that not a power?
Some people would argue it is, but I mean, like, fucking. I'm also reminded of what's his face from My Hero Vigilante or whatever.
Oh, Knuckle Duster! I love that.
Yeah.
I can't believe
he's
that's getting
fucking
anime
cool.
finally, and it's actually looks. And they learned how to make the sky look actually dramatic and atmospheric instead of just the sky blue all the time.
Facts.
I love Knuckle Duster. He's so cool.
Yeah, I think when this discussion came up with me and Zach, I think we were talking about how, like, I think the standard should be to make a likable character regardless of, like, the powers. Because I think when I was saying it was, like, at the basis of all, for the most part, all, like, superhero stuff is, like, the character chooses to do the right thing, you know, against, you know, difficult circumstances. And then the differing is, like, their backstory and, like, their superpowers and how, like, those things, like, impact. Because I think we talked about, like, Superman versus, or I talked about, like, well, Peter Parker also has, like, versus Superman, like, he's way younger, so he's got to deal with things, you know, a bit differently than, like, how Superman has to deal with. Not only are his powers, like, probably way, I don't want to say way stronger, but, like, he's clearly, like, an ultimate being, right? But he's also not even human, right? He came from a different planet.
Alien.
Yeah, damn right, boy.
So it's like he clearly has to deal with a couple of different things than Peter does, but at the end of the day, it is choosing to, like, to do the right thing against, like, you know, all the odds.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes, obviously, for a more compelling story, because if they're just cool powers, then, like, they have nothing else to stand on, right?
You can tell that Superman has it easier than Peter because Superman's bully at work is one of his coworkers, whereas Peter's bully at work is literally his boss.
It's very true. I mean, I do want to point out, like, I know I was having trouble with my internet connectivity, or not my internet connectivity, my computer, like, shutting down on Sunday. I did posit the idea that, like, while I agree, I would rather, like, for me personally, I would rather read a story about a hero that was a good character versus one that just had cool powers. But there is a certain aspect of, like, especially with, like, comic books specifically, like, most people, like, don't, like, unless it's through word of mouth, like, if you saw the cover of like a comic book and it was just, like, a guy sitting down, like, at a cafe talking to somebody, like, you'd be like, okay, who cares? But if it's that same guy doing, like a sick ass backflip while shooting laser beams out of his fingernails or whatever, you'd be like, oh, okay, I'll check this out. So it's like it's a very interesting discussion when specifically couched within, like, comic book superhero stuff, because, like, if you have the most interesting character in the world, but then their powers aren't interesting, no one's gonna, like, give it a chance.
I guess.
Oh,
That's kinda
but
like
I
my
did
point.
mention unless like the problem is him coping with like how society treats him because they're like your powers are lame.
Right,
That's
but
like a
what do
special
you
problem.
what
Right,
do you
but, like,
consider
that's-
interesting powers? Is just super strength good enough? Because that's a ton of superheroes that are popular.
No, because I mean, I guess what I mean is like it needs to be the superpower equivalent of like, I don't know, like cereal
Wario's
box art.
farts.
A cereal box art.
Well, yeah, because cereal box art is so colorful and vibrant and stuff because it's specifically designed to like attract your attention and pique your interest and
Entrap
stuff.
you.
I mean, Invincible's powers are strong, tough, fast, fly. That's the four of them.
Yeah.
And he's extremely popular.
Yeah,
Is that interesting?
it's more
I guess.
interesting. It's more interesting than just being like, I don't know, like a guy who can like run fast. But then again, I also want
The Flash.
Yeah, the Flash. No, I mean that's insulting to the Flash, I guess. I didn't necessarily mean that, but like, I'm trying to. I don't know exactly how to word what I'm trying to say here, but it's just like Invincible was popular or is popular for more. Like I feel like Invincible got popular because of the prestige of the guy who wrote it, or like the author who wrote it, essentially, and word of mouth. Where like that's like an intrinsic part of like comic book fandom in general is word of mouth, but like I don't know. I guess like if you were to remove that from the equation, I don't know if Invincible would have been as popular just on as like a surface level thing. Because I guess what I mean to say is that like comic books are uniquely something where you are absolutely supposed to judge a book by its cover because it's literally artwork. You know? So
It's true. So yeah. I think we all agree. Like character usually comes first. Like superpowers are like cool and all, right? But you need like, you know, the Flash will like wear not literally the Flash, but like, you know, the like spectacle will wear away eventually if you don't have any substance behind it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you don't have anything else to stand on. They're not interesting as a character.
Indeed. Well, there we go. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We solved world hunger.
Finally.
We've done it. And
It's
all we
over.
needed was superheroes.
World hunger solved everyone.
I like
All
the
we
answer
need
of
to
like
do-
world hunger, we solved it. You know what the answer is? Just don't be hungry.
All right.
Facts.
How about here's my solution for
Have a sandwich, idiot.
racism. Kill everyone that isn't Vietnamese. That way, no one will be racist to anyone anymore because they'll all be Vietnamese people. Well, actually, you know what? Let me.
I'm about to say, I would like.
Let me fix that.
Are you sure that
me
Vietnamese
fix
people
that.
wouldn't just hate them?
then-
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Kill everyone that isn't Northern Vietnamese. There we go. Much better.
But then wouldn't someone be
He's got a
disappointed because then then there's only one type of person, then they're like, well, we're not diverse enough. You need like more different types.
No, that's how you inspire unity. I'm sure, Simon. That'll definitely work.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're right.
See, it would
He's
be
on to
good.
something.
If they never knew there was more people, they'll never know what they're missing out on. It's true.
Ignorance is bliss.
What is Zach thinking about?
Zach's thinking about that thwomp gif.
It is- I just don't
So,
really
Zach.
know.
How's it looking like? You are tickling the funny bone of you rotating things over and over again.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to do, bitch? That's what the puzzle is. Well, they said like, oh, can you reassemble these three parts into what I found when I was spring cleaning today? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, why do you have to like riddle me this, Batman? You can't just tell me.
I'll give you a hint. You're in Layton's office.
in Layton's office. Ah, got it.
What is he most known for?
Can I flip pieces?
Overlapping.
Yep.
Got it.
Guys, I think I've got a good idea. This is never mind. This is me. This is Zach. Whenever we've already covered a banter topic and he wants to talk about it.
Rat poison has already been invented.
I've been stronger than me. Eureka! I've been stronger than an invention.
Rat poison has already been invented. All right, smart guy. Let's see you take a crack at it.
In reality, Grant did have to give him a hint, so.
Well, I didn't realize that flipping the pieces would be important.
He didn't realize rotating it would matter and flipping it.
Rotate your owl.
What?
Can you rearrange the pieces to make a smaller hat, but they
What?
can't overlap?
Okay, now the submarine
Run it
is
back.
even better.
Run it back. Zach, I will remind you,
Sorry,
you're in
guys.
Layton's
You
office.
take a crack at it. even smaller.
Oh, that was so good. Oh dear.
I will remind you, you're in Layton's office.
I mean, sure, but like, how the fuck am I supposed to make a smaller hat out of the same
Make a
pieces?
smaller hat.
Dave's Hot Chicken?
There you go. How's that?
Has anyone been to a
Hat.
Dave's Hot Chicken?
Yeah, there are
I
a
haven't
couple
been there,
here.
but I've had food from there. It's pretty meh.
I've heard it's okay, but it will fuck your stomach up.
Okay, so
I don't usually get very
the
spicy.
answer to this
but
question
actually,
is
I will.
no.
Also, I found the Dart video that I really fucking love a lot from the same guy. I think I probably posted before, but it's a long time, so I want to post again.
Oh yeah.
I love this video so much.
I think my favorite part about this is the what you calls it, the Ed and Eddie sound effects.
They're really good. I like how the cycle continues.
He should have just, switched the names so instead of poison. Well, he did spell it differently. Why can't he just say it's not poison, it's poison?
What are you
fuck
talking
you.
about?
The guy said rat poison has already been invented, but he did not say poison. He said poison.
But we moved on from that topic. Please stay focused.
No, I will never move off of poison.
Poisson.
Poisson. I was just about to say he could say it's not poison, it's poisson.
There you go. How's that?
Keeper whose last name was that.
Zach made a table. Zach,
No more.
are you able to use the negative space? Does that count?
She's cooking.
Oh, okay, clever.
I'm cooking.
Using the Okay, so I could do it like this, and then like that. Okay.
Yay.
Tiny hat. Wow.
That puzzle was no problem.
1995.
Oh, we'll get the tape. She's yapping again. I wish, brother. But Saba had a hissy fit the last time I did that, so I can't do that no
Let me
more.
just remind you. Guess who basically solved this puzzle? Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. This would work on me.
Yeah, look at me.
Oh,
jeez.
oh, jeez. We're gonna go see him. I wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh look, our little London escapade is over. We're going back.
I thought we were going to Scotland Yard. Pay attention.
We're going to Scotland Yard. Find Inspector
Looked like I
Gross.
thought we could run away from here. Get out of London.
We're in London. Oh no, bro.
Zach's like, this is Scotland Yard. There must be a puzzle here.
We drove all the way to fucking Scotland, bro.
Well, I remember another one I wanted to post. Hang on.
Love, me.
I like the V and the E hand where it's a snail and like it's literally impossible to make that with your hands.
That's what you think.
You just hear crunching noises.
Like all the other ones are kind of plausible, but the VE is that's not a thing you can do.
Beautiful.
I also like the if you look at look how long it takes. It's the sun and the moon.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
Just the guy screaming at him and holding up the finger for like a whole afternoon, and then love for an evening, and then at night.
That's why he's so mad. She's wasting his fucking time.
Prime Minister Bill Hawks.
He was an unwound future.
Don't bring that up. It's giving me flashbacks. It's giving me nightmares. Time travel is real just to show you you're now dead person who you wanted to marry. Nice.
I'm dead, yes.
I loved you. I still love you, but I am dead. And you can't do anything about it.
The heavy is dead.
Know that I love you, but you cannot love me back because I'm dead.
Oh. I will find him. I will capture him, and no one will ever die again.
The heavy is dead.
Oh my god, look at this guy.
We have a problem. The heavy is dead.
Well, I'll hang myself, watch and learn.
Fucking backflips. I love that video.
Hold on. Sorry, we've been very distracted. Saba, how was GDC?
It was cool. I mean, as someone who's like more into like narrative, 90% of that was like, you know, art, software, publishing.
You mean developing? Not saying that narrative isn't important, but you can do narrative with a pen and paper. You can't do the rest of that.
Well, in terms of like tools and stuff, 100%. All I need is a Word document, and that does make my life way easier. So that's where more like the showcase. There was free stuff. I did not take in the shirts or anything because I'm like, I already have way too many of those kinds of stuff. Like, I need to actually get rid of them. I did end up getting just some stickers though, so I'm like, it proves I did exist and I did go there.
I did exist. I used to, not anymore.
No. Though I was quite disappointed because there was like a not even a panel. It was like a round table talk about narrative. And by the time I got there, it was too full, so I couldn't attend that. Though I did like a speed networking thing, and that was fun. You got to like, you know, chat with people about what they were doing and stuff like that. And cool. I did exchange a bunch of business cards there, so I don't have I did get rid of some of them.
You should have stabbed someone in the full panel, and then they would have to be taken out by EMTs, and then you'd have.
See, the thing is,
you should have shuffled them and be like, "Is this your card?" And then
the thing is,
and stab them in the head with the card.
So
You'd be like, check your foreskin.
See, what you're thinking is that if I just stabbed one person, I'd be able to take their spot. No, that's unreasonable. They had already started, so I think the thing was supposed to start at 3. And by the time I got there, it was basically 3. But apparently, they had already let people into the room, and they had already started, and there was a line waiting in case anyone wanted to leave. So I couldn't murder anyone and take their spot because there was already a line for that person's spot to be taken.
Well, you just keep going up the line, you know. You just like Assassin's Creed,
Kill
you know,
everyone?
just hidden blanks, you know. Excuse me.
You're right. There was no
did
metal
this happen
detector.
at GDC? Did this happen by any chance?
Free money.
That's how your
This is
grandma
how your
made us-
grandpa made us.
That's how your grandma made us poor.
It's for.
Oh man, I wish.
Fuck, free money. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Wish someone would just offer me free money. That would be great.
Why are the children in the Red
all
Scarf
my
family? Why
inheritance.
do they just have like demonic eyes?
Because
they're
mad.
pissed.
Grandma made them poor.
I do really like how it's literally just a copy and paste of the other kids as well.
Free money.
No, these ones are angry.
Yeah, exactly. And there's cracks in the floor, but you know they're poor.
Yeah, and the chair's fucked up.
Oh, is this like a flower picking thing?
Yeah.
Thank you for paying attention.
A bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book.
Oh, that's 1, 2, 3.
This is what Zach makes us do on stream to earn our 1 penny paycheck.
Oh my god.
Good luck, my secretary. Like how he immediately turns around.
I like the sun smiling really brightly.
I like the high and the obstacle course.
Yeah. How it feeds into flames.
Wee.
Oh, wow.
Next stream.
I'll intimidate you.
2025.
2025. Oh,
How
turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh,
To drain.
it's my name, Cornelius.
Zach the train.
I know. I'm looking for the.
Train,
Give me a second. I'm looking for the.
Zach the Twain.
The
Twain.
Twain.
I found a life hack in case you ever get fired. Here you go.
A 20.
Boss for fire for negligence. What did you say?
Watch the person's like actually deaf, and so they're just like being like, "What?
What
was
did you
it?"
say? What did I tell you?
Timid.
Zach, you have to go that way.
Thanks, Graham.
Yeah, I got you. I know a thing or two about a thing.
You know things? That's good.
Maybe. I'll never tell.
When this car reaches the end of the road, does it turn around?
Zach, no! No!
What do you think of this time loop?
What did you point a gun at me?
Okay, tough guy, killing you.
Killing you.
I love time loops.
Tell me about it.
I love time loops.
Time loop.
let me think about that one more time before I, keep talking.
So on the blue one, what if you go... Okay.
Zach's like, how can I make this stop in the middle of the road?
Holy shit, it goes really
Hit
far.
go.
Holy fuck. Oh, did they both share the same? Oh, they both share the same.
Yeah, they share the
Cool.
same.
How did I only just realize that?
You got 40. You got 40, kid.
I don't understand this one, but I don't know, it still makes me smile.
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
This one has like a TikTok Subway Surfer at the bottom duet on the comic.
Oh, god damn it.
Also, do you like how Ronnie the Ridiculous Runner is wearing no pants and a G-string?
But a suit on top.
Business on top, party in the bottom. Also, I like he's at a presumably a rally, and people are screaming, "Kill yourself!"
Yeah, I like try finish all past finish this maze. But I could run a marathon. Vote for me. Does it turn around? Oh, it just disappears.
No, but another one
Oh!
It fucking is!
Pac-Man.
It is! Why does it loop?
It Pac-Man's around.
This will surely
Watch me.
not lead to the exact same issue.
Is that
This
not
will
the same
certainly
thing?
have a different outcome.
Is it? Did I ever tell you that?
Once again, is this not the same?
No!
Literally not the same thing. Oh, you're
It's
funny.
so
You're
fucking
a funny
over.
man.
This happened when I tried to rob Zach's house.
No!
My only dollar. Joke explanation.
Joke explanation is very funny.
We tried to
Well,
rob
dear.
Zach's house.
Has fabricated appearance of an impoverished home so that the thief won't pursue further. Dear diary.
GTFO. Also, the broken chair is back.
why is he not wearing socks or shoes, but a full suit and monocle and top hat?
I like the burglar's wearing a toad onesie with stripes.
I like that the burglar has the fucking S on his back and not a dollar sign.
Zero cash, still no cash.
Okay.
Hey,
The
let's see
first
if this
page is
will.
dear, zero cash,
Just-
diaries, still no cash.
Don't.
Oh, no,
Don't!
it doesn't
Why?
Zach, no. I like the little loop though he did.
the little one?
The little whoop.
Could you not? No, I don't know actually if you did that before, because truly.
Do not. Oh shit, oh shit. Maybe this is it.
Is he cooking or is he not cooking? That's the question.
Could be baking.
That's
It's
even
like-
harder.
I like the longest train is going like 2 inches over.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Don't wait, he's got to come back though.
He's gotta come back though.
Oh,
No, he's in the clear. He's in the
Did he do
clear.
it again?
Chad, he did it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Just don't wait 5 more seconds.
oh
Oh,
god.
hello, Golden.
Holy cow. Did it.
That was sick.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Yay!
Yay.
Zach did do it, indeed.
Yay.
Truth be told, I think my favorite puzzles are these the train ones and the fish one.
The mini games.
What?
People like Grosky. Women like
That
Grosky.
the guy who saw the guy.
Damn right.
Okay. I do like how this is like the most normal woman. Never mind. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know about her toothpick arms.
They're vestigial.
Clamp Grosky. That's her. That's his name. His name is Clamp
His name, Clamp
Grosky.
Grosky, and he's got a fan club.
His act.
Golden Wise, you're right. You figured out the puzzle all by yourself. Good job.
Nice one.
What's going on with this route map?
I like this comic. It's very.
We'll have to move away from 2025. This will be sad.
This is a very good comic.
We can't solve any more puzzles.
This is me and Brett rolling up to Zach's place.
Anybody there? We just carry playing. It looks like guys.
So 2A, I think, is actually the bottom one.
I also like how the girl keeps her eye winked the entire time, even after they enter.
The top one is C.
Someone poked her.
I think D's on the correct line. So I think.
Where does?
So I said A is correct. You have to swap E and C. C is at the top. I think D is also correct.
Well, wouldn't
D
it
is
be
correct.
there and there then?
I'm gonna
That'd
get
be where the
food.
two
I'll be
lines are.
back.
There is everything.
Because that's the. Is there another way to get? This is the Japanese
okay,
game. with
let
the
me look
lines.
now. That's
Isn't-
correct.
That one works. A.
No, what was I
does?
thinking of? Which one was Ayana? I thought it was D. Maybe wrong.
Yeah, D is wrong. I think those two. Oh, we could send oh, you know what? I'm foolish. We don't have to do it there. We can do it here. For
Zach, this is you thwarting my plans.
Okay, hold on.
These are pretty fun. That's almost exactly what happened.
Exactly.
What about C? What's happening at C? No, why did you skip over that other one, Zach?
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Zach's just like, where do I want this to go?
Okay, let me look at the screen now. Is this more geometry?
No, it's just a line following puzzle.
So C only works if you put something like
So we need
on
to
that
be,
next one
like-
going down.
You should
be
make
like
them all
here.
crash into each other.
Okay, now let's double check everything here. So E is correct. D is correct. C becomes correct. B becomes correct. And A is correct. Yes! Yes! What's Zach doing? Zach.
What? I'm drawing the lines, bitch. Yep. Okay, cool. So where were they? It was
Zach just went up and
here
down.
and here.
And yeah, they're all in the same, yeah. B.
I
Oh,
think I've
yes.
got this one.
What does memo stand for? Memory?
That
No,
puzzle
memo.
is no
Memo.
problem.
Oh, memo.
Just memory?
Memo.
I think it actually is short for memento.
Memorial.
Oh.
Meme.
But it's memo, not meme.
Meme. I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I always just kind of assumed that though, that it was short for memento.
Maybe it's short for my mom.
Oh, across the park. Hello. Are you okay, child? Or adult? I don't know who you are. Your eyes belie intense fear.
It's Mick.
Grant, I posted Zach thwarting my plans at the bottom.
Fogging up my fucking glasses. I guess your glasses.
40 picarats. Oh
Forecast is
no.
predicting rain. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one with a blue handle, a red trim, and a circle pattern. Which of the four umbrellas meets her requirements? Well, clearly not
D,
B.
I guess. because unless Zach, you forgot, Zach, maybe if you open up A, there's a pattern on the underside that you don't see that's circular.
Well, no, if you open up A, it turns into a circle because umbrellas are circles when you open them up.
Oh gosh, oh my gosh, you're so right. This is one of those stupid stuff. I will not forgive that doll puzzle.
The inverted
I
doll
will not
one.
forgive the doll puzzle.
The doll puzzle was genuinely bad. Oh, Grant, you know that's what we could do. We could make a tier list video of every single Layton puzzle.
Yep.
You'll definitely remember all of them.
The enthusiasm in Grant's voice. Yup.
Oh, because I know, and we don't actually have to talk about it at all, because I know that it's definitely not your cup of tea to train puzzles S tier. Absolutely. I know you're never gonna watch that video that I sent you, but I did want to talk about it real quick about how like. So it was a video essay where somebody who clearly had very, very high expectations for Tears of the Kingdom was exceptionally disappointed. And it's really funny because, like, in the comments, you know, they were doing the classic someone who's online too much thing where they were, like, being snarky to, like, mean comments. And it was, and, like, somebody asked, like, well, what would you rate Breath of the Wild out of 10 versus, like, Tears of the Kingdom out of 10? And their answer was like, Breath of the Wild, 9 out of 10. Tears of the Kingdom, 3 out of 10. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? And to be fair, it's like a 3 hour and 40-minute long video. So I was watching it while grinding stuff in Monster Hunter. I'm not gonna lie, they did bring up a lot of really good points. And it's like, it does add a lot. It does, like, it's, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's, like, questions that I didn't even really think. Like you know that phrase that's been popularized recently where it's, like, you might not have noticed, but your brain did? Where it's, like, yep. There were actually a lot of things in Tears of the Kingdom that I didn't realize bothered me until someone vocalized them. And I was like, oh, yeah, that is kind of annoying. Like, you remember super early on, Saba, before you disappeared for, like, fucking 8 months or whatever? You remember where it was like, where the fuck are all the shrines? Like, where did they go? And like we theorized that it was like a parallel timeline or something,
dimension.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Guess what? Never explained anywhere in game at all. But one of the lead producers of Tears of the Kingdom answered in like a Q&A session, like, they all just like vanished one day.
That's stupid.
It is stupid, and that's the official answer. And so it's like, I don't know. Like, it's very interesting, because, like, my thing was that I still really liked the game. I thought Tears of the Kingdom was awesome. I definitely wish that a lot of that stuff would have just been in in Breath of the Wild, which you have to remember is what it was going to be originally. Because remember, Tears of the Kingdom originally started out as, like, extra DLC for Breath of the Wild, and then they were like, it's too much stuff. Let's make a whole new game. You know, and it's like, well, damn. The only, or not the only thing, but like one of the main things that kind of irked me just a little bit, because we talked about this before, Saba, of at the very end of the video, she does that thing where it's like, well, I listed out all my problems with the game. Here are the small, medium, and large changes that I would have made if I had the power to like change them. And a lot of the small ones were like quality of life stuff that was awesome. And like that was all stuff I agreed with. The medium-sized ones, I was like, where it's like, it was a lot of like narrative focused stuff that they were talking about. But then the big ones were like big swings where it's like, I think fundamentally the premise of Tears of the Kingdom is wrong. And they bring up a really good point, Saba, where it's like, okay, ready? Clearly, Nintendo wanted to use the same map, right? But they wanted to change, but they wanted like new shit to be all over the place and whatever, right? Like it didn't even cross my fucking mind. But you absolutely have a like de facto solution to like do that without the world feeling like weird and like disparate.
You know how Zelda goes 10,000 years in the past?
Yeah.
It's the same landscape. Why wasn't that the game? Why wasn't the game Link and Zelda go 10,000 years in the past and then you just explore ancient Hyrule but on the Breath of the Wild map? That's a really, like, I straight up never even considered that, and I'm like, that's actually a really good, because you can do all the Zonai stuff. You get to see what the ancient civilizations of all these different, you know, of all the other factions are and stuff. And then you could absolutely have that be like, instead of it being like, oh, Ganon's been dormant this whole time, you can be the people who made him go dormant, which then led to the cataclysm in Breath of the Wild. Because there's like a fucking 10,000 year gap in between. Anyway, I don't know. I'll link you the video essay from it.
I guess they're like, well, we couldn't have made, you know, grown up or older versions of the guys you saw in Breath of the Wild.
That is true. Like pretty much all of the NPCs would have to be different. That is true. But yeah.
I mean, I would be fine with that.
One girl with the white hair who short in the original game and then becomes a woman in the second game.
Yeah.
So her name is Purah, and the way that the narrative works is that prior to Breath of the Wild, she's like an old woman, but then she's experimenting on like rejuvenating like youth potion sort of thing, and she experiments on herself and turns into a child. So that's why she's like tiny in the first game. But then in this game, it's like I think 7 or 8 years later. So now she's like a young adult, which is why she looks hot.
Right. So they can change their designs, I guess. So I don't know.
Oh, T-Rex.
Now let's be honest, though. If they had made a character in the past who was equally as hot, I don't think people would have minded.
I don't think people would genuinely. I don't think people would have minded. Like. And once again, I'll link you the video, but like they brought up a lot of really good points where it's like the world has been like how do I phrase this? Because they phrased it much better in the video essay because they had like an hour to describe their you know idea, but like there's canonically between 5 to 8 years in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right? Because there are certain things that require a certain amount of time to go. No, sorry. I believe it's actually canonically 6 years because one of the children is 6 years older. Like, you know what their birthday was in the original game and then versus the new one, and you know what their age is. So you know it's 6 years in between. And it's like, there's a lot of things where it's like, Zelda is clearly going around trying her best to like, you know, fix society and like help people recover and stuff like that. But like as like you're exploring the world, you don't actually experience a lot of that stuff per se. Because it's like, you know, she's not there. She's 10,000 years in the past, and it's like, oh, it's a little sad, you know? Like, you see all these headstones where she, like, made monuments to, like, the people who died in the Cataclysm, and you can see, like, the construction projects that were being conducted to, like, you know, repair, but that's kind of it.
Also, at a certain point in time, there is actually 2 Zeldas existing at the same time.
No.
One just as a dragon?
See, good point, but no.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, canonically, in Tears of the Kingdom, when she turns into the Light Dragon, spoilers, she goes up to the Skylands, which is the same place that Skyward Sword takes place, and it's like a weird like alternate dimension thing where like the Light Dragon only returns when the upheaval happens, which is after Breath of the Wild. So it's like this thing where it's like this. It's because the Light Dragon like leaves to the Skylands and only returns after Zelda like falls backwards in time. They never actually overlap, which is very interesting.
Okay.
Look at the skeleton. See, be able to identify how many bones it has. A feeling must be in the hundreds. Can you come up with a more accurate figure? How many bones does this? Is it hidden in the bones somewhere? Because otherwise, I'm not counting this shit.
Yeah, there's like a number. Was it 326. It's like flipped.
Oh, you talking about here? Talking about that?
Yeah, unless that's a weird 923, but I think it's flipped.
Go 3. We can try 326. I'm okay with that. Technically, yes, 2 Zeldas exist at the same time. Nothing new to see Skyward Sword, but there is only 1 Zelda in physical Hyrule at the present time. Yeah. I must say, Silverune was on top. Silverune knew. But you know what? Rich, while I'm thinking of it, before I forget, I'm just gonna grab that. I mean, did I even send it to Grant? No, I did, and I said like, and I just talked about it. But I'll just send it to Simon. But it's a very funny thumbnail because it's literally it's bad.
Wow. How nice of them.
And once again, I don't agree. I definitely think that Tears of the Kingdom is worse than Breath of the Wild, but I don't think it's like bad.
By the the margin isn't like enormous, the difference.
It's definitely not as bad as this person thinks that it is, but like they bring up a lot of very good points. Like I think I said this in my message to Grant, where it's like this is clearly somebody who fell in love with Breath of the Wild, had super high expectations for the sequel, and then the sequel fell short of what they wanted the sequel to be. You know what I mean?
Tends to happen, yeah, and then you like your disappointment gets like, I don't know, exponentially bigger, I guess, and you're like,
well, because that's the thing, is that their complaints weren't invalid.
Hey, look, I was right. Nice.
You can't let a puzzle
They're just gonna be like,
how convenient that the bones just so happen to have Arabic numerals in them. Andrew Schrader.
Schrader.
Does that name sound familiar?
Does it?
He was Layton's mentor.
From
Diabolical Box.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's fun.
Who allegedly died.
No, well, right, because they thought he died, and it's like, no, actually, he just fell into like a comatose sleep.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ewan.
Ooh, McGregor?
I love Ewan. Also, this music is the same as the Full Sense Museum in Diabolical Box. It's fun. It's a fun, like, homage.
I love puzzles.
I do like this like visual though. It's fun, like the museum. It's in 4 boxes.
You somehow got left behind in the museum tour. Where did everyone go? From a distant room, you can hear the tour describing the exhibit. What you're looking at now has come here from further away than any other exhibit in the museum. It is not man-made, and it's quite hard to find. But you do occasionally see them.
Asteroid.
They're on Earth. I do
The
agree.
space.
Because when they say further away, they don't mean time, they mean physical space, I believe.
But also the dinosaur to the moon landing is also the time between those two is also probably the furthest away as well. Nice.
I think I've got this one.
Wow! We did it.
Oh! Can I get some novelty glasses with swirls in them?
Can I get some PogChamps in the chat?
Can I get some PogChamps in the chat, please?
If you had a
Right?
cereal named after you, what would it be called?
Zeos. Oh no,
Raisin
Obos. I need it. That was a stupid answer. It's Obos.
Oboes.
Oboes.
Oh, look what you did.
I think mine would be Poisonos.
Poisonos.
And they're like a green and purple. There's like a big warning on the front that says like a deadly amount of sugar, and then it's like the average amount of sugar for
Yeah,
cereal.
you get like sugar poisoning, literally. Hobos.
Mine would be Raisin Bran,
Oboes.
and it'd be Raisin Bran, but just filled with laxatives.
Nice.
Nice. I think on the poison O's, it would say, like, do not consume if you're, well, like, 23 and older.
It'll kill you.
It'll kill you with how much sugar is in here. Your aging, decrepit body cannot metastasize that much sugar. What about you, Sal? If you had a cereal, what do you call it?
I was thinking about it. Of course, like you just said, you could just add O's, right? So, or maybe I could be kind of meta and I could say the Donna cereal. And then it could just be literally the most generic looking thing ever. So you can't actually distinguish if I stole someone else's cereal or if it's just literally nothing.
It's just like cornflakes.
I feel like if you're doing something called the Dawn of Cereal, you'd make it like the Dawn of Time, so it's like caveman cereals. There's like bones and shit in it.
Cute little bones, sure.
So it's not vegan cereal.
I guess not, yeah.
I was about to say, like, cereal with milk is already non-vegan, but I can't think of, I don't know of many
Dinosaur
cereals
milk.
that are non-vegan.
I put meat in
My
mine.
cereal comes with the milk.
It's not the meat, the bones that's the problem.
I love the idea of cereal coming with the milk, like it's already pre-mixed.
That's nothing. It would get very soggy very quick.
It's in the cardboard box.
It's
just
also
leaking.
It's pre-mixed with milk and also saliva and digestive fluid.
Yes. Baby
It comes
bird
in
to
like
me.
it comes in like a metallic.
What
alloy.
the hell?
Lamp Grosky.
Look at that caveman.
That's the mascot for the Dawn of Cereal.
Oh!
Fuck yeah. Fucking spinning
Great. Remember
wheel.
that discussion we had about like how to establish, like how to make an audience like a
On the
character?
bite.
She's so useful.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
Oh my god,
Oh
his
my
posture is
God.
insane. Grant, what's the
There he
voice?
is, the guy that's on the stream cover.
What's the
Silver,
voice?
you're saying Chattington, that's this guy. The other guy may have had a bigger chin, but look at this man puffing out his
Look
chest.
at that shit. Am I voicing who?
You can't possibly assume that you weren't gonna do Grosky.
I love Grosky. Emmy, haven't seen you in so long. I was starting to get worried. How have you been?
Not bad, Inspector. How are you?
Never better. Every crook I catch, I bench press their weight. Keeps me fit. So, what can I do for you?
Wow. I've come to ask for your help. There's something disturbing going on in the town of Miss Hallory. That's how I pronounce it.
Miss
Oh my god,
Hallory,
his
eh?
talking sprite, I didn't even realize.
People still live out there. All right then, give me the whole story.
I want to unscrew his nose off his head.
It doesn't look like it's part of him, that's true. The town is being assailed by some mysterious monster. It's thought that the attacks may be related to the death of a prominent man there last year. So I was hoping I could get some information on that incident.
So, how did you get mixed up in this? Weren't you settling down and concentrating on your research? Sounds like quite a case, though. If you need me to wrestle anything to the ground, don't be afraid to ask. Until then, I'll give you access to whatever files you need.
I'm genuinely surprised that his arms are long enough to cross his chest.
Thank you, Inspector.
What? I want to see a picture of a guy who in real life dedicates every single gym day to only working on his chest and not his arms or legs.
That's what Drosky. Archives are just down the stairs, over there.
You know how they do anatomical drawings of Pokemon sometimes? Because Pokemon is obviously like super popular. I would love to see anatomical drawings, like actual like skeleton and muscle structure of Layton characters.
You know how
That would be
SpongeBob had like
crazy.
anchor arms? This guy's got barrel chest. He's got like a prosthetic chest that sticks out.
Nice.
He's such a fucking Chad.
Chest day, 7 days a week.
On Monday we do chest.
On Tuesday we do chest.
Tell me.
Who's
Remember
there?
them?
Oh my god! It's them!
Remember
Hog!
them? Specter, Kelby, and Barton.
It's very funny that this game has been a lot of like member berries, but it's fun.
Have you gotten the hamster that says found one yet?
No, we got a fish
Sure.
that jumps around.
Oh.
They some sort of chuckling, huh?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I exclusively voice inspectors.
I mean, you
Inspectors and
do.
detectives.
Inspectors with mustaches.
Even though, truth be told, they do resemble Zach the most.
That is true.
Literally
Yeah.
has more facial hair than I do.
No, I don't.
We don't know what you're talking about, Zach.
Crazy.
What? Was that a stepladder? Was that a stepladder?
Wow. Game
Oh,
recognized
little
game.
Real shit.
So Zach,
Yes, I do.
if you had to set a password in Orbital Death Laser, what would it be?
A password?
Yeah.
Really tough, actually, because it would need to be something that I would be able to remember, but also
1,
like
2,
secure
3,
enough
4.
that my enemies
Your
wouldn't be able
enemies?
to find it.
One. One.
It's gonna be like your social security number.
Well, no, I'm sorry to tell you this, Sabo. The social security number isn't very secure anymore. So
Yeah.
Socially.
Yeah,
Melon Usk got it. I'm definitely not asking because I have to stop your alternate reality evil genius Zach from killing the world.
if I were
Our
to-
reality Adrian's still asleep.
You're just tapping in through the electronics to try to like save the
Definitely
world.
not timeline jumping to access a Zach that would tell me the password.
I mean, if I were to make a password like that, I would definitely try to do something clever, like making it something so obvious that you would never think of it. But I can't think of it.
Well, on an
Password.
unrelated note, hang on.
Zach, what's your weakness? Like, if like your kryptonite, if someone were to stop you or whip it out, you'd be
Whip it
powerless to
out?
stop it. Yeah, you heard me. Zach, give me your race tier list.
Red Line, Indy
Okay.
500, General Foot Race, white people.
What about the three-legged race?
Yeah, where's three-legged stand?
Three-legged
A
race?
little wobbly, but where does it stand?
I'm not long enough for that. I'm sorry.
Well, we can change that.
What?
Breathe in the anesthesia, you're going under.
Oh my god! Literally have three. Jesus. Okay. It's 2 files away from a file with 3 in its number. It's also 3 files away from one with 6 in its number. 4 files away from a file with 9 in its number. All named files are on a single shelf. All right. Awesome. Cool. Love it. So 2 files away would be up to here. Get to there. or there, or there. So it's fucking everything that's not 69. Mine is cocky went boing boing. Oh gosh.
Have I told you guys about a metaphor that I learned in Chinese that I didn't know was a thing in English yet?
No.
Apparently, you know when you're like looking around really suspiciously and like trying to like keep an eye on everything around you and like your eyes are looking darting around?
Sure.
They have a phrase for that in Chinese, and it's called an earthquake of the pupils.
A what?
An earthquake of the pupils, because they're like shaking around like there's an earthquake.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's cool.
That's kind of neat.
It's also, I think I already talked about this other one, but also there's another one that I think is more, I think it's Japanese called, it's either Japanese or Chinese, where it's knife mouth tofu heart.
Seems reasonable.
Mouth,
I think it seems
tofu.
perfectly understandable.
Which is like, you talk like all bark and no bite, basically, where like you're really mean on the outside, but you're soft on the inside.
I think my neighbor's
Oh,
murdering his
knife.
dog.
It's not okay. Sorry, it's not a list with a bunch of commas. You're saying it's knife mouth, comma tofu heart.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I thought you were making a list of knife.
No, it was the
knife,
Skyrim
mouth,
dungeon
tofu
puzzle.
heart.
Yeah, the golden claw.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Thank you, Carl Weezer.
I touched a llama. Hey Jim, I have an uncomfortable attraction to your mom.
Also,
Nice.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this this old classic from the good old China?
No, what the fuck? What am I looking at?
It's a classic Chinese reaction image.
Heard.
Someone was posting about it, and I just really like this. What context do you even use this in?
Sometimes you feel when your mom,
When your mom. Oh. It gets to get a little too spicy.
I was just about to ask a really dumb question.
Zach, when Saba won't use her veto privileges.
It's a good reaction.
What was your
actually.
question, Zach? What was your question?
No, I said I was going to. I didn't say I was going to.
Yeah, but now you have to.
Yeah, but now you've stirred our curiosity and you need to respond.
You have to tell us.
I was going to ask, why are they so low resolution?
I actually have an answer for that I learned.
What?
Apparently, because internet censorship is kind of, a thing over there, images that survive and get passed around a lot that get compressed repeatedly by JPEGing through social media, it's like a badge of honor to like the Chinese people when these images get really, really compressed and shitified.
Because it survived?
Wow. They're veterans, yeah. These are veteran memes.
That's very interesting, actually.
Veteran memers.
You see one of these and like, wow, that one's an institution. That's a classic one. And your image survives. Yeah, apparently the Panda guy is like the base version of their Wojaks.
I'll take your word for it.
It's mostly the same faces too, yeah.
They have their own Wojaks.
Oh!
So Zach, do you think you've made enough of the lines?
No, because I had to... Listen, bitch, alright? I'm cross-referencing the
This one's high res, look at this.
Oh shit.
was actually doing some.
Do you guys remember that brief
hardcore
shining moment where when TikTok was banned for like 6 minutes or whatever, where a bunch of dumbasses moved over to Red Note or whatever, the Chinese like official version of TikTok, and it was like there was like this weird like thing where cultures clashed for the first time, where like all of the like the native Chinese like install base of Red Note were like super welcoming and super supportive, and they started like teaching like Americans like, hey, here are our memes. And it was like that died off really quickly, sadly, but it was kind of cool. It was like a brief cultural exchange.
It was also very funny how they were repeatedly shocked by how dog shit our healthcare system is.
Very true. Very true.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
like if you're gonna spread propaganda about how America's bad, I assume that'd be one of the first things you address, and apparently they just didn't know.
I wonder, like, I mean, this is obviously just like hyper pessimistic or whatever. I genuinely wonder if they don't spread that as propaganda because it's so unbelievable to people who don't experience it. You know?
Possibly.
Like imagine you go and you tell like just a random Russian citizen that like, oh yeah, in America, riding to the hospital in ambulance could cost upwards of $6,000 USD. They'd be like, what the fuck? Stop lying.
That's not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
Cars aren't real. Of course.
Yes, Saba, because that was the thing that we were saying wasn't real.
Yeah, ambulances aren't
It is
real.
true.
That's why it doesn't cost any money.
They don't have them in China.
Why would you pay for something that's not real?
They're still working on Fred Flintstone cars over there where they pedal with their feet.
And you have those people who like, run with the, I don't know what they're called, but
Run with the
Do you
bulls.
remember the Eminem gets a new car video I sent?
No, it's like it's just
Oh,
a cart, and then they
fuck
run with the cart.
I haven't thought about that in a while.
But apart from all that, it was pretty good.
Oh my god,
Nice.
the worst fucking car I've ever seen.
But apart from all that, it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Right, they're just all bikes.
Oh, I gotta watch that after stream.
It had no windows. It was covered in drugs. We needed aborted fetuses.
Apart from that, it was pretty good.
Apart from that, it was pretty good. I like how it starts. I ran over my mattress on purpose. What does that mean? Why?
Why would you do that?
They coaxed me in the woods with a wooden spike, even though it's fine to continue without the wooden spike. Oh god damn! Since I linked that video of the peanut brittle, I got recommended another video on my YouTube, and it's just poop colored now. Instead of vomit colored now they've made poop colored.
No.
We need to remind ourselves that chocolate is the same color as poop, okay? It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, but it's usually not the same
Saba.
when you're eating it. It's usually not the same tech. Oh god! Oh, it's.
What is happening?
They're making a delicious sweet and salty
Okay, at least on this one, more people in the comments are like, "This is disgusting looking."
Why is it titled "If it ain't broke, don't fix it"?
I'm assuming it's the recipe.
I assure you, it's fucking broken.
It's not great.
I like this person's response when she told you to grab chocolate chips. I like that you had me at
Are you? What just happened? Are you okay?
that was the word. I don't even know.
Oh, by the way, have any of you guys played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
That was the word.
I'm not. Okay, great. None of us have.
Why did you want to bring it up?
Well, I don't know. I've been seeing YouTube shorts recommended to me, and I watched a couple of them, and I just really like how
It
they
definitely
wrote
feels
out-
like a U game, to be honest.
They wrote out
hate
like
games.
okay, so you know how in Skyrim whenever the guards like hey, you can't do that, you're going to jail. You have like a persuade option. They wrote and fully voiced unique like excuses that your main character can do to gaslight their way out of any crime they do if your speech is high enough.
Oh hell yeah!
That's pretty sick.
One
Yeah, I
of them
love
is
that.
like, hey, you can't just go around slapping women. One of them's like, oh, didn't you see she was possessed? And then there's one where
She's a
it's
witch.
like, there's one where it's like, what the hell are you doing? You can't just be slapping people upside the heads. Like, what? I lost my hearing at the Battle of Scarlets 4 years ago. And the guard like takes pity on you as you keep shouting, and then gets frustrated. Like, just fuck off already.
Just gaslight a bunch of guards.
There's one where it's like, hey, I saw you trying to choke that man out. And it's like, oh, well, I was trying to impress this wrestler, this famous wrestler from another land. See, if you let me go, I'll put in a good word for you and he'll come here and teach you a thing or two. And they're like, well, it's a good offer. I'll let you go just this once. And people are calling him the gaslighting protagonist now because of all these speech checks you can pass.
Hell yeah.
Also, apparently in the first game, so Kingdom Deliverance is a game where you have to track your hunger, apparently.
Yes.
And so, if your character gets hungry, your guy will occasionally just remind you and be like, I feel quite hungry. But apparently in the first game, this could happen even in the middle of battle. And so you're carving people hunger with your blade, and then like you take a nasty hit to your head and you're like, I feel quite hungry. And then it became a meme where in the sequel, the developers made one of the buttons you press as a battle character to script people off, and one of the randomly chosen ones you get is, I feel quite hungry!
Love
Yeah.
that.
Imagine you're dueling a man in the medieval, like, late 7th century, and
And
you
your
have him on
opponent
the
just
ropes.
goes, I'm quite hungry.
I'm kind of hungry.
Well, no, he raises his blade overhead and goes, I feel quite hungry! As he's covered in blood, your blood, and his.
Oh.
Dude, what's his face with the inspector with the pompadour and the giant chest? He's literally the meme that's been going around of like the girl with the huge boobs and the guy hiding under the shadow of them.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry?
Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
I
angle
thought-
is this done?
I thought you were going to talk about the one where it's like the girl looking jealously at the guy who has fucking huge pecs. Like, I thought that's what you were going to refer to. I have no idea what you're
That too.
talking about.
Let me see if I can find an example of one just by scrolling on my Twitter really quickly. But there's a meme going around of just characters with huge boobs looking like, oh, where's the boy? And the boy is like hiding under the boobs and like right under her feet, and she can't see because the boobs are too big.
True.
We could use that meme tomorrow, Saba. Not wrong.
I wonder how long. I've been here forever. Zach, I think I've discovered. I don't think if anyone asks me what 13 Sentinels is about, I don't think I know how to explain it to them.
I think you
don't
can.
think I could.
I think the basics of the story are pretty easy to get across. It's the details that go fucking insane.
Also,
Sounds like Kingdom
I want to
Fighting
call attention to the
next.
fact Grosky said
Is
he
running.
would run.
Is
to
running
Miss
there.
Mallory. Yeah.
See, that's where she gets it from.
That's what I'm saying.
I read that super wrong. I read that as Third Eye Jackass.
Hell yeah.
My favorite band.
Literally, these guys just walked back to their like hotel, and that's she arrives back.
This is
She
the
did all that
police
stuff
station.
in the time they used to, whatever. However they walked here and she came back. She's fast.
She left from the police. So I'm trying to give you the idea that they didn't move at all, Saba.
Oh wow, she's even faster than I thought. I was already gonna
This
be like,
is what
she moves
happens
at
when
the speed of
you
sound.
try to pass time in like an RPG or something.
What do you mean?
You just
Yeah.
stand
You're just
there.
standing there. Like you're in Skyrim waiting for the sun to come up, so you do the timeline thing. Gather information on Bob. I need that cat. That's what I need. I missed a puzzle.
I like the idea that all of these guys are cousins, but like all of their names also have like Bob in them. So it's like, go find Bob. And it's like you find Bobby, Bobbert, Bobkin. Like you just find all these Bobs.
Rob.
Like finding Bob in and of itself. You're like, no, where is he? Oh,
God damn it.
I gotta find him.
Oh, right, your demon eyes. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's very funny because, like, I know that they drew these sprites in like a regular like art medium, and then they had to like scan and convert it so that way it could fit onto the cartridge. I wonder if they did work on some of these sprites, and then when they done converting it, they were like, "Oh shit."
Oh no.
Oh,
brother, this guy stinks.
Ma'am, your head weighs more than the rest of your body combined.
Ma'am, your head is literally the size of your body, obviously. She's like, obviously it weighs more.
One of these girls is my best friend. My best friend has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has a mole under her right eye. Can you tell who it is?
Don't ever tell.
Once again, is it like E because you can't see her?
Well,
right
because
eye?
they're facing the camera, so the right would be on the opposite side, right? So I think you're right. I think it's E.
Some puzzles must be met
There's
directly.
only 3 blondes.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
I love the thrill of a good solution. I was thinking about it again the other day of like fighters or assist trophies that got gypped in Smash Brothers. Dude, could you imagine a Professor Layton like assist trophy where it's kind of like Nintendogs where it's like, I thought of a puzzle, and then it's like, which of these 4 pictures is blue? And then it's like your four buttons, and you have to answer correctly, or else it goes like, sorry, incorrect. Try again. That'd be a fun assist trophy, I think.
Advocating for that.
I feel like it'd just be like WarioWare, but on any stage is an item.
Well, yeah, an assist trophy.
Right, but that's like the WarioWare stage's gimmick, but also imagine a WarioWare challenge and also that at the same time.
Oh, that'd be some fucking misery. Didn't you get a buff if you do the WarioWare challenge correctly?
You do, you get a random buff and everyone that doesn't get one gets nothing.
Yeah.
It ranges from like size
IRL.
up to invincible to... I think that's it, I think it was one of the 2.
Now that we're like so many years away from Smash Brothers Ultimate, were there any fighters that anybody was really hoping would get onto the roster that never did?
Mario.
I can think of 2.
Yeah.
3
Mario?
actually. Thank you for
He
reminding me.
deserved to be there.
No, I think Grant should say Sora.
I think Grant.
Me.
Sora is on the cast, dumbass.
I think Grant would say the whole cast of Kingdom Hearts. I think that's what Grant would say.
I should be on there.
True, we need Obo Stream representation in Smash Bros.
Kingdom Hearts.
And
Kingdom Hearts too. There should be an Obo Stream fucking level.
in Kingdom Hearts 4, yeah.
We are owned by Disney.
Right.
We're not yet.
We are. Zach sold us.
Isn't this London?
For how much? How much was it we sold for?
I think like a bottle of water. I think it was just
I think Zach
thirsty.
paid
God
them
dang
to
it!
take
I
us.
can't ask. Sue him for a bottle of water.
Zach paid Disney for the rights to us.
Please get them away from me.
He has like basically sold us and also threw in a water bottle too for free.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Are
You know what? Enough with Hebrew. When are we gonna get Shebrew?
You're so right.
Feminism, am I right?
Nice.
The L. Got it.
Did you open Paint?
Yes. Why?
I was wondering why this thing paused.
I did. I opened Paint. I flipped it. I rotated it 180 and then flipped it horizontally.
Saba, kill him.
Don't worry, I'll shoot this arrow, and in about X amount of time it'll hit him.
X.
Okay. If the arrow is going at this trajectory, at this speed, how long will it take to kill Zach?
35 Pickerats.
I do like the idea of there being like a Layton meme where it's like, what was the color of Napoleon's white horse worth 120 Pickerats? And then the next puzzle after that is like, what is the exact volume of the sun when measured in buckets? And it's like 5 Pickerats.
I'm just thinking, what if that curve on his face is actually his mouth?
The little line
Instead of
is his
nose.
mouth. He's Phineas, Saba. He's Phineas.
From Ferb.
From the show Ferb,
Ferb.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the show, right?
He's Phineas Gage, the guy who got a metal pole shot through his fucking skull.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah. And still lived.
Grant, I know what I want for my birthday.
You want to be shot through the fucking skull with a metal spike?
I suppose I could share this triangular cake. It's really tasty, but I can spare half of it, and my friends can divide that between them. A little greedy, but okay. But it's my cake. It's only fair that I should have the most of it. But you did. I'll just cut 2 pieces with a ratio of 4 to 5, and have the bigger piece. That's pretty generous, isn't it? The sides of the
Have you
cake are 15 meters long. How far along the side would it be cut?
Have you guys seen the meme where it's like this conservative being like, imagine if you had a birthday cake and then you had to give away 9/10 of it to the government, and then someone else posts is like, yeah, you don't eat a whole fucking birthday cake by yourself. That's how birthday parties work.
Yeah.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
Is this what we're doing?
Just wait.
I told you it's
just
always
wait.
C.
Puzzle, to be sure.
It is often seen.
I told you.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
2270. That's the cyberpunk year, not really. Anyways.
Holy shit, that cake is enormous!
That big old cake.
Solve that first try. Thank you so much. Now I can share my cake with my friends.
Gus.
Wow,
Mr.
what a horrifically dangerous place for anyone to be, period.
What the fuck is an OSHA?
I mean, you're right. As an American, we don't have that anymore.
Who are you? Get out of my house.
This board consists of 9 panels with arrows on them. By swapping just 2 of the arrows, you may enter the board via any arrow, follow the directions through every panel, and exit the board with the final arrow. Which arrows should you swap? I don't know. I don't care.
Is it the bottom right one is weird?
Why? Because it goes blip, blip.
Yeah, so it's like you... So and then the top, and then the middle left one, or like any of the ones in like the top left square, they'll just loop back in on themselves.
So you need to break both, I guess?
So, and then the bottom left one, can you swap... I guess you could swap the left and the middle left and the bottom left, but the bottom right still is a problem.
So swap
You need to,
this
it says it's one swap. By
Oh, you
swapping
swap
just
two.
two
You swap
arrows.
2 arrows. So,
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
like, I don't know, like this.
Use it, pop right now. It'll just like leave.
True. Okay.
Now swap. No. Hold on. No, it has to be. You have to swap something, yeah, out of that like.
Oh my god, I finally
Where
found
on
it.
top?
Hang on. Here you go. Here's the meme that I don't remember why I brought it
That's
up, but I was talking about it earlier.
He hates myth.
Lady, oh, it's Lady D.
Oh, this makes so much more sense
The
now.
boob blind
Yeah.
spot.
And people have been redrawing their OCs as this lately, or just characters in general.
Alright.
Hang on, here's one that's not OCs, but it still applies. No, that was pretty good.
All that was pretty good. It cut off one of my ears.
Oh, that's really funny.
It's a really good video.
Where are the Autobots?
I was about to post my own rendition of it before I finally found what I was looking for, but this is the one that I drew really quick with my mouse. Here you go.
Let's just go back and forth, Zach.
Oh, it's like the cheese.
But the problem is that this one is also a problem because if you enter from here, you just leave immediately. That's also a problem, just in like a different.
I thought Zach was talking about the boob pose.
It is funny
Okay.
how you kind of just drew that one character from Ghost Trick.
Well, it goes dick, am I right?
Facts.
Oh man.
Thank you, Zach. If no one else got me, I know Grant's got me. Fuck, purple appropriation.
Purple appropriation.
You're welcome.
Not
Aiden,
again.
I got you.
He's lying to you.
So it has to be one of those guys, because you can also leave in bottom left, right?
Oh, you can wait. No, okay.
So this is how we started, right?
Yes. This is 3 pick-a-mans.
Do. Okay, so it's not that. Do. Oh, you swap the bottom middle with the bottom top. Wait, bottom top. Sorry, top middle.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
And then you start at the left, top left.
Well, it still
Aha!
doesn't, but it still doesn't work, Saba.
No, top left.
By swapping, you may enter the board via an arrow. Follow directions.
Yeah,
Oh,
top
it's not
left.
any. It's just an.
Yeah, the top left.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I thought it was any arrow, but I'm okay with that.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
Wow!
He's done.
We did it! Fantastic.
Such a good mental workout. How did I not find that coin before? That doesn't make any sense. Or that one.
Or that
What the
coin.
fuck?
Wow.
The coins
he's
appeared
slipping.
after the puzzle.
He's washed.
No! I don't want to go. I kind of want to order pizza, but I don't want to have to spend fucking $50 on pizza.
Then spend $5 on pizza.
And
Steal
I'd have
it.
to- I probably should just go to
Go to the store and ask yourself, go to the pizza store and ask, hey, I'm having a school pizza party, but it's only one student there. Can I get one of the little slices? And then they'll charge you $5 for it.
$5 for a little slice?
For a school pizza party slice, yeah.
You should do that.
Oh, more puzzles.
Oh
Look at
my
3-degree slice of
god.
That's right, Zach. More.
Like a 3-degree slice of pizza. Actually, make it a 2-degree slice of pizza.
He didn't move that one all the way down.
This?
That yellow
Could've
one.
done that.
That yellow one, it could have gone all the way down.
What do you mean?
So move everything back.
The blue one could also
That
go
yellow
all the way
one.
down.
That yellow one.
That yellow one.
That yellow one.
Firmly
Which one was
grasped
it again, Grant?
The yellow one.
Well, why do I
Zach,
want?
take a look at me and Adrian.
Yeah!
Love that guy, and then oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming.
Finally.
It's true.
Yay.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, he's done it.
Done it.
I love the thrill.
Good job, Golden Eyes, you figured it out.
Hell yeah.
Ah, Professor Layton, you've solved the puzzle that ages you 50 years.
Oh, train.
Oh!
No, you say that, then he looks exactly the same. Nothing's changed.
He's like, oh, I see.
Yes.
I appear to have aged. Train. Fish. Train.
Oh, I also have a
fish,
fish. I didn't realize I had a fish.
That'll be a good ending to stream.
It would.
Jesus.
Oh my god,
it's because you only have 10.
It's crazy long too. Jesus.
You just have to go all the
Oh
way
no,
around.
that's how.
You don't even cross any roads.
No, I have to.
7.
I have to cross roads, Saba, because
God dang it.
you have to end like there because that's where the exit is.
Oh,
So I
so
do
you
have
have
to
to go all the way down, and then
Well, that's why it's called Nate's near miss, right?
yeah. So there's gonna be one where you barely hit him.
Barely hit him.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Give him a love tap.
Yeah,
It's also, by the way, this is also the longest train we've ever had on these puzzles.
7. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god.
Oh my god, near miss!
God. Oh, we're fine. Not even close.
Oh my.
This might be a problem. This might be a problem. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
He's gaming? Did he do it the first? No, he didn't. Oh no.
Fuck.
I
was so close, dude. All right, hold on.
That was sick.
That was scary. Okay,
It's
I
time
think
for
up
Zach to
to
put his
that point
thinking
was
cap on.
fine. I think Zach, maybe you could just go longer.
Put
Like
his
go
money where
all the way
his
to
mouth
the
is.
end. Oh,
I don't really have many options.
Yeah, you can't follow the road.
Follow your nose.
Can you just move? Follow your nose. Can you just move the track to the left, right? What?
That one, can you move it left? The one I'm pointing at, Zach.
Thank you, Saba.
It's me.
Purple
Yes.
corporation strikes again.
Purple Procreation.
Thank you, Saba.
I am-
Looks at Grant. Correct.
I am saying thank you, Saba, because that is
It's
how
me.
Saba. She always offers suggestions in that form of like, Zach, do this, and she's pointing at her fucking monitor.
Saba, I will now take your stream. It's mine.
Ah!
I am you.
Zach, could you cross
Finally, an
over
actual anime
yourself
girl
again?
on stream.
I will now get you canceled.
Could you go straight down instead of going over the? Hold on, 1, 2, 3,
That's
4. The
right.
fifth gas.
Gas.
What about it?
Could you just go straight instead of going? So ignore that gas. Just go straight down.
I don't think he'll
Ignore
have enough
it.
gas. Oh, maybe. Never mind. It's gas.
Do you think this
Well,
will be
what
any
didn't we
different?
have a near miss like a second ago? So won't this lead to a crash?
I don't remember which of the
Only one way to
misses
find
are
out.
Here. Yeah, we gotta take a look. And maybe all this extra gas is a trick. Maybe you don't even need all of it. You know.
I probably. Gas.
Yes.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
He doesn't say it one time in the movie.
The gas.
The gas.
Oh, easy. Oh,
Oh, no, okay. So what we need is to delay that one, right?
Yes.
That's essentially.
Yes, that was the thing I was fucking doing. Gonna give me a
that's
fucking
alright.
connection.
That's okay. That's all right.
Oh fuck.
Now what will you do, streamer man?
You're
Man.
too late, streamer man.
You're too late.
Maybe? No, but does
No,
that you can't
'cause-
follow the road, right?
Yeah.
You
So
have a
I
chance
think
to
the
save
first
your
part
goal.
was fine.
I think Zach would immediately.
What
let
if
us
you
get taken
just
by the
immediately
green
ran the
goblin.
train into the car?
You gonna
I
do
like
what in the car?
Go through the thingy, and you go up, and then you go left.
Sounds like this.
Right.
Something like something. What?
Are you okay?
What?
I'm tired,
Zach,
alright?
Zach, are you okay?
Zach, would you
James
let us get
Bond's
taken by the
having a
green
stroke.
goblin?
I would volunteer you to be taken by the Green Goblin. Absolutely.
Ambulance.
What
I
does
love-
that mean?
I like the green
Why would
goblin.
you say such things?
What about
I like
the
the
green
jasmine goblin.
cumulon?
What about the purple accrocheration?
Yeah, what about that? When are you gonna address the rumors, the allegations against you?
Of Purple Accrocheration.
Hey, we have 4 minutes left. He's slowly descending into
melting.
chaos.
We can also go.
Quickly, he's
to
melting. We have to save him.
Oh, throw him in the fucking freezer.
So I think this is good, right?
This is what. This is what.
This is the same. This is the same exact
This
thing.
is the same. This is the same.
We're just now descending into
We could
chaos.
go. We could go fish. Zach, you want
mean-
fish?
That is correct, Silveroon, but I do agree that Adrian's, what is assessment / evaluation that he is now also melting.
Zach, you want to do fish, buddy? Would that be better?
Fuck! Okay, I need to delay by literally 2 more. Where can I delay by?
What about that?
Can
little
you
island?
cut? By the way, go back. Can you? So if you go up, can you just? That's still 2, right? You can't go. You can only cross over 1
Mm-hmm.
of the road. Okay. Yeah, you can't use any of the left.
When you hit one of the stations, do you have to go straight through it, or can you bend?
You have to go straight through in the direction that the station is facing.
Oh, that's boring. Okay.
Oh no, that also doesn't work. Wait, from the station, the first station, you go up 1. Can you hook a left?
I mean, sure. Why would I?
So you
Why
can
not?
crash his car better.
Yeah. Let's do the car better. Hold on. So right there.
I
Let's
can
hook a
hook
left.
a left, sure, but
You went too far.
And you have
Oh,
to hit all.
no.
You have to hit all the stations.
You have to get that yes.
Gas.
Yes.
Gas. Could this work?
give it a
I
try.
don't know. I don't know if whether or not you may
I don't
even
think-
hit
I
him
don't-
too fast.
I mean, I was just trying to delay by 2, but I don't know, maybe it'll work.
You're gonna get hit.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay.
And that's
Ball.
5. That's a
Okay.
5 delay, so I don't even think straightening this out would help. 'Cause
Okay.
I could only reduce that by 2. So yeah, I don't
We're
think that
straightening you
works.
out, Buster.
You know what's cool? We're trying things out.
What if
The only
you go
option is
all the way to the left? Oh wait, no, that one.
no. You can't. You literally no. You can't cross over at all. Like it
You can
wouldn't
cross over
work out.
yourself.
I'm looking at the. Unless you want to, can you follow? But that's just cross over. You can't follow the entire line back, right?
You didn't say a sentence.
So it's like the road. You can only cross over in one segment. You can't follow. You can't have like be on the road twice.
Correct.
Oh no, hiccups.
Prove it.
So that's why I'm like, it's the same thing with your own track, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Stop as hiccups. Just pointing it out so she gets embarrassed.
Die.
I had hiccups. I think one time for like 20 minutes straight.
Fuck.
That hurt. was unpleasant. That hoit.
What if you called the cops and they arrested the guy in the car so he'd stop fucking crashing the
That's
trains?
what I've been saying. I'm like literally straight up solve all of these puzzles by just installing fucking traffic lights. Because what I'm thinking, just to kind of explain, you can do this, right? If I had well, more gas, but like you could do that. But I'm trying to figure out how to integrate that last the last
do we
station
care
into
about
there.
that last station? That's the question. Can we not get rid of them?
And you can't run through. You
Get rid of
can't careen the train through the houses, right?
No.
Sadly.
Yeah, we can't kill
That's
them, unfortunately.
Boring.
What will you do? What are you going to do, streamer man?
Streamer man. What are you gonna do, streamer man? Because like I can do
I mean,
this,
maybe it could
but
be
then I'm
something-
stuck in the same position.
Maybe it could be something where
Well, actually,
in
hold on.
that one section you loop over yourself. So you just need to leave kind of like a square.
We need to learn how to use our descriptive words.
Who do you think you are? I
Need to
am.
go back to the middle. Okay. I mean, we can definitely try this.
Have you?
But what he didn't account for was the plane crash.
Oh no!
Sarah, second cars. Don't do the real way.
No!
Has there been a
Oh, very
solution where you
good,
don't
very
need to collect all
good.
the oil?
We're gaming.
Oh my god! Oh,
Let's
I think you've done it!
go.
Oh!
Oh, all
With
right.
a perfect end to stream.
Dad, well, sorry to say, Grant, we still have to do the fish.
Shut the fuck up! Okay.
Oh no!
Just a little fish. Just a little fish.
Little fish.
Little fish.
10.
Put it there.
seconds.
This should let's.
Yeah, Zach, put it at the bottom. There.
Put it with
But
my
Zach, that's
dad.
the top.
There.
Bounce. 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 Bounce.
Almost perfect.
How do I get it? to
Zach's brain
bounce?
got through like 50% of the way before he was like, I just can't envision it anymore.
It's over.
It's Jove or Anakin.
It's Jove or Anakin. What the fuck is even that?
Oh no.
What?
That wasn't
What
what
the-
we wanted.
What the hell?
Do you even need that?
There's
bubble
not
at the
a
top?
whole lot that actually interacts with this. Is the thing.
Do you need that bubble at the top, or will he just like
Infinite?
go?
Efficient?
He could go, but he would bounce at a
He's
different
not
angle.
efficient.
Would he?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
He needs to be more efficient.
efficient.
He
Oh yeah,
bounces
you're
at that
right.
angle instead.
You're so right.
And now he's in a loop forever.
God save
So I do
him.
think that's necessary.
God save
Well,
us! We're stuck.
God save the queen. Shit.
Which queen? There's so much of them.
Beyonce.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Envision. That does make sense. I was struggling trying to figure out what the word was. I knew there was a pun there. I just
I do think it's
envision. Oh, you're so right. Efficient is also good though. I'm glad we inadvertently got there.
How'd you get
Nice.
in the house?
Nice. How'd I get into your house? But the better question
now
is, why are you in your
now it takes
house?
too long.
Shit, she's right. Damn it.
hand over your keys. It's my house now.
Okay, that's fair. What am I doing in your house?
I don't know. Get out before I call the cops.
Oh shit.
That was funny.
Oh hey. Oh no!
That didn't do anything.
That bubble just
And
popped.
put the bubble
because it
over
felt
there. Listen, bitch. All right, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Of people being like, no one's actually helping.
Don't be greedy or the coins will escape.
Hold
Zach,
on,
don't
hold on.
overthink
In the wise, hold on. In the wise
In the words of King
words,
Solomon, them gay.
no. In the
Wise
wise
words of King
words of
Solomon.
Silverune.
Lol.
Lamau.
Just wait for it.
You do this, smart guy.
We should go back
Actually,
in time and
that's
stop
neat.
what's his face Gilgamesh from ever writing that stupid from ever being a protagonist.
The Epic of Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh was the first Yowie.
Gilgamesh was my dad.
He was also the first Yowie.
Sick.
That, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. They did that whole arc of Baki where they fought against the caveman Pickle. They should absolutely do caveman an arc of Baki where he goes up against Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh is like
Well, you have to
12 feet
include
tall. Is
Enkidu too. You can't just have Gilgamesh other than Enkidu. They're kind of a pair.
that true?
Yeah, Gilgamesh is extremely gay for Enkidu. That's the whole point.
I don't know.
The
My
entire
Christian
premise of the
Bible
episode-
tells me that that's a sin, so...
The entire premise of the Epic of Gilgamesh is about friendship and love between two dudes.
I don't know. That sounds pretty fucking gay.
More like the Epic
Yeah,
of
What
do you-
Gilgamesh.
Are you telling me I can't
Yeah.
love my friends?
No, that's gay.
I can't.
Saba trying to argue that
Ugh.
Killua and Gon are not absolutely gonna get married.
I can't believe I can't love my homies anymore. Sorry, peoples.
So what I want
Anyways,
to
my
do
friend,
here is
unfortunately, I have to hate you. in order to-
I want to get the. So there's only two. It's a binary. You can only love or hate. You can't just like be appreciative.
Yeah. No, it's love or hate.
I want to.
No, and as you know, love can
Die.
only be thought of in one way.
Zach hates all of us. We know this.
Very true. Very extremely true. I want to get all the coins on the right-hand side before doing the left, because you finish it off so simply on the left.
And I don't want to pay alimony to my ex-wife, but we're not all having fucking living in heaven, Zach.
Living in
It's not all candy and gumdrops.
Yeah.
No, now this is too slow. Oh my god, never mind. I'm the best.
1 second left.
Hot damn. Well, that's multiple times now that it's done that. All right, can I save?
Nice.
And beautiful.
My God, man.
All right. Well, that's a stream, ladies
We
and
did
gentlemen.
it! Yay!
Holy cow. All right. Well, thank you for returning to stream, Adrian. It was lovely having you. Thank you, Grit and Saba, for also being here. Saba will be back tomorrow with more 13 Sentinels. Hey, at least we're done with Megami. That's pretty fun.
Oh, thank God. Well, all I have to say to you guys is, unfortunately, I can't love you, so I have to hate you as my homies.
Dismissed!
So goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, I hate
Bye.
y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.